What is going on, guys? It is Turin here, and today, guys, we are here for the Sunday afternoon stream. I think for future streams, we might actually change the start time to perhaps maybe like a noon or a 1 o'clock start. Because again, I'm usually not a morning person, and again, I wake up early all week, and Sundays is usually the one day I like to sleep in. So we might actually change that. But again, I'll make sure to let you guys know. So cool. Just going to wait for a few people to join up, and then we can get the show rolling. So one thing, the stream today might be a little bit short. My wrist is, I probably mentioned a few times on the stream, I have pretty bad wrist tendonitis, so we're probably going to take it a little bit short because it's been acting up really bad this week, and I don't want it to get to the point where I can't like play at all. So I definitely need to take it easy. So more dank lizard man footage. Yeah. I hope you guys like that April Fool's video. I thought that was pretty hilarious. And if you guys are wondering, I'm sitting at a lower height. Yeah, I know one of you asked that. I think it'll help with my ergonomics. You're eating at a restaurant, but you can't play, but you can watch, right, Bacon Man? That's what really matters here, being a part of the family. Yes, Dov, I did get your replay. Dov plays. I'm just like backlogged. I have like 30 videos like in queue to record, so I'm just a little bit behind on the casting, but I'll get to it. Yeah, it'll happen. Help your hangover? I'll see what I can do. Yeah, good evening. What's going on? Zaki Mali, John Tan. We got Raphael. Who else do we got in here? Conquistador. I like that. That's pretty good. Conquistador. Cool. So yeah, just gonna give it a few more seconds here. And yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. I think a lot of people actually believed it. Did you guys believe it? The April Fool's video? Like, did you go for it? Or did you guys just totally know it was going to be a troll video? Oh, man. That's some good tea right there, boys. All right, so we're gonna jump into some quick battles. Hey, it's Italian Spartacus. He's at Disneyland right now, but yeah, guys, Italian Spartacus and I are actually going to be doing a head-to-head campaign. We just recorded the first episode last night, and we're gonna put it out on Monday. So it was super fun. I'm playing Chaos, and he's playing Empire, and we just have some great cockfights. Oh, it's so good. It's so good, guys. I'm extremely excited for Total War. I'm extremely for Total War Warhammer 2. Yeah, it's gonna be great. So yeah, we got Lady Turin in here as well. You guys see the thumbnail she made? Can you guys see the stream thumbnail when I'm streaming, or do you not see it till afterwards? I personally think it's the best thumbnail I've had on the stream since starting. Just the Slan. He just has like food and like crumbs coming down his chest, and he's just all sausage like. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, so let's see here. Okay, so we're in a quick battle here. Let's go ahead, and he's playing the Dawi. So you know what? Let's who do we want to play? I know you guys like greenskins, right? Do we want some greenskin action? I feel like that's fun, right? Yeah, greenskins. Everyone likes the boys. So we're gonna get Wurzog. I honestly think he's just so good. So we're gonna get Ere We Go, and I mean the reason you get Wurzog, and okay, so he actually switched to Bretonnia. So against Bretonnia, who do we want to play? You know what? Let's actually play the Vampire Counts. I think it's a pretty fun matchup. Like, I think it's somewhat even. I think they're both very, very strong. And, I like the way it plays out. Cool. So we're going to get the Red Duke. We're going to make sure to get Arcane Conduit. On top of that, we're going to get a Necromancer on a Nightmare. So what you do with him is... Oh, and he's switching to Chaos, which is interesting, because that's by far one of the hardest matchups. But, you know what? He might actually do, like... I don't know if he's going to, like, Mass Marauder Horseman and just kite me around or something, but we'll find out. So we're going to get 3 frontliners here. We're going to get 2 Cryptors, and on top of that, we're going to get the Claw of Nagash. And you know what, guys? Just because I know it is customary, we're getting a Black Coach, and we're going to get 2 Direwolves. I think it's going to be fine. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how maybe I want to get the Dire Pack. Actually, they're pretty good. And aside from that, I do want some Skeleton Spears. I feel like the only way I can get away with playing Vampire Counts for you guys is if I get a Black Coach. Like if I don't get that, I feel like it's just going to be Rebellion and Anarchy, you know. So, aside from that, we do have a little bit of dough left. So, I could chevron up some of these guys. And let's see here. Man, I'm just kind of down to the wire here, guys. So, I could get another group of, like, Skeleton Spears, which I actually think isn't a bad idea, because... Oh, he actually left. Okay. So, you know what? He didn't want to get black coached, guys. He heard the footsteps. It is the unfortunate consequence here of the live streaming. You know, and I might change my avatar name so people don't think won't want to dodge. Okay, so we're playing against Chaos. So against Chaos, you know what? Let's play some Wood Elves. I know you guys have been kind of pining for some Wood Elf action, so let's go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and put him on an Eagle here really quick, and let me just go ahead and shut my door real quickly. Okay. We're back in action, boys. So we're playing... Oh, he locked in already. He's ready for business. So we're going to get an eagle. We're also going to get... I don't know if we really want to waste talker, but we're going to get Lore of Life. We're going to go ahead and put her on a steed. Go ahead and just get the standard healing ability. Should be fine. Then for frontline troops, we're probably just going to get a bunch of Eternal Guard, who are very, very strong in my opinion. And aside from that, let's go ahead and get 3 Starfire Shafts. And then we're also going to get a single group of Deepwood Scouts with the Swift Shiver. 2 Wild Riders should be good for fending off Forsaken and troops like that. And then I also think I'm going to get some like Hagbane tips here. Let's cut one of these, get some Treekin here, and I think that should be okay. So we do probably need some more like backline troops. That's my only concern here. Although I do have these 2 Wild Riders who should be fine for like defending the backline here. So, or maybe I just go like wide and get like, yeah, like let's see, maybe some Azurai Spears in the backline. I think that's a little bit of a safer bet. So cool. So we'll chevron up these guys and let's do it to it. Let's have some fun. So, yeah, Black Coach was too spooky. That's definitely why he dodged. You guys know. So did you get a good Chaos build set up? Yeah, Chaos is definitely, in my opinion, probably one of the worst factions, if not the worst. And but again, they can be competitive, and they're probably my favorite faction to play. Yeah, Wild Riders are really good, because one of the ways that Chaos tries to get around your back line is they simply just use Forsaken to outmaneuver your Eternal Guard. So having the what's it called, the Wild Riders to just like lance them down, because they crush them pretty hard. So. And guys, today's stream might be somewhat short, simply because I'm having wrist problems a little bit. It's starting to hurt a lot. So, again, Lady Turin is going to kick me off after an hour and remind me, hour and a half, give or take. So, all right. So frontline troops here. We're going to go ahead and deploy here. And once I get deployed, I'll make sure to read the comments, guys. No worries. So we're going to get these guys back here like so. All right, that's feeling good. And we'll get the Azurai Spears kind of chilling back here, ready to party. And aside from that, these Deepwood Scouts we're going to deploy like a little further back. And okay, so this should be good for our main formation. We got our Glady over here with the Prey of Anathrama, which is incredibly strong. Good. So then Wild Rider number 1 here. Now this guy can be in group 3 over here, and these guys can be in group 4. Wood Elves are definitely fun. Very micro intensive, which can be a little bit stressful, but you know it's not too bad, guys. All right. So, oh yeah, she needs to be in a group for sure. So we'll put her in group 5 just for fun. So I do have AP, yeah, because Eternal Guards, they all have armor piercing damage. You can see they have the tooltip, and as far as they have 24 weapon strength, 20 of which is armor piercing. So that's huge. That's tons of AP, like tons. Yeah, we'll do some cockfights, Constantine. No worries, my friend. And then also I do have AP missiles. The Starfire Shafts do magic for armor piercing. So cool. So we're gonna get here and just oh man, what is going on over here? So it looks like he's just massing Marauder Horsemasters, I guess, which is interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and advance here. Let's get these guys going here. The Glady can come up here and just start shooting. Does he have any air troops? Doesn't look like it. So a very, very strange build, for sure. You know, it's always like grim tidings when people start using like strange builds like this, you know. All right, so we're gonna kind of push up here. It looks like the Hell Cannon. Oh, is he like manually shooting that thing? I think he might be. Look at that. He actually roasts one of them. That's pretty funny. So it looks like he does have some Chaos Knights over here. He does have some Marauder Horsemasters over here. So definitely having to do some Serpentine patterns here, but I think he is manually aiming that. So let's go ahead and put these guys in skirmish mode. We'll get these guys kind of advancing here. We'll get these guys kind of coming over here as well. And we'll just start, you know, shooting at these guys. So we're going to kite back here. We don't want to let them get their like volleys on us. And yeah, we're just going to kind of keep marching down the pipe towards that main army. And well, those Master Marauder Horsemasters actually traded pretty well there. So we got to just keep kiting and fighting, as they say. We're going to push up here, and these appear to be Chaos Knights as well. So pretty cool stuff. So these guys are actually poisoned right now, but they're still going to be quite fast. So we're going to just start taking pot shots in here. And yeah, my opponent's getting some good value out of this, I would say. So let's pull these guys back here. Let's get these guys going here and just keep my Glady shooting here. And she does have the... Oh, is he actually going to try and shoot at my my Lord with that? Oh, I hope that hits. I wanted to see what happens if that hits. So yeah, my main force is coming up. I do have the Swift Shiver Shards, which should be pretty efficient here. So we're going to pull these guys over here. And the Wild Riders will kind of use to zone these guys out. And I don't mind him like attacking this target here. And yeah, you can see he's going to have to turn around. So what we'll do is just pull these guys back right then. So we're actually going to use the Arrow of Kurnus right here on these guys and just kind of take a pot shot at the Chaos Knights, who I think are a very, very like expensive target. So let's go ahead and do that. We keep our main troops kind of moving towards that Hell Cannon. And he's probably going to like try and do some like funny business with the what's it called? Yeah, let's just get these guys in kiting mode over here. And we do have these Deepwood Scouts with their slowing missiles, which are going to be quite good here. And yeah, we want our Glady to keep shooting. I'm not sure what she's doing here. So Is he going to use some sort of a vortex ability? I feel like that's what could be coming. And it's really nice that these guys shoot and move because, again, I can like keep advancing on him while also like heavily punishing those guys. So, you know what? We're actually going to use the Prey of Anathrama here and just turn and like focus this guy down and just get some Azrai Spears. We'll put him in melee and just go after him. And let's get these Wild Riders here as well. So we should be able to just honestly kill his caster here. And you can see my cav over there just kiting those Chaos Knights, which is pretty great. So we're shooting here. We're just going to dive in. Probably a pretty free kill, to be honest. The Prey of Anathrama still has like plenty of duration left, and he's almost dead. So good. So, yeah, we're just going to kind of keep those guys going. Not sure why he landed there. That was a bit of a bold move, Cotton, and it definitely did not work out for him. So, we're just going to kind of keep advancing on this back line over here. And, oh, he actually did catch those guys. I was not paying attention, so that's okay. I mean, we just killed his caster for free, essentially. So, yeah, pretty good stuff. So let's just kind of keep it rolling. We'll just have our Glady start shooting over here. We should have our missiles, you know, shooting at his Master Marauder Horseman, like, in no time. And no one's, like, terribly damaged. We do have the Wild Riders in the back, as well as the Azrai Spears, which we can use to intercept Chaos Knights. And, yeah, we'll just kind of keep poking him down. So he actually is not moving here. He's probably going to let me get a little bit of a charge going, which is a little bit ballsy for sure. So our missile is doing a really, really good job here. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we can just turn. I don't know if he's like AFK or something, or it looks like he's microing those Chaos Knights over there. So we're going to kind of start shooting at those guys a little bit with our missiles, but actually let's just kind of keep moving them up and get these guys advancing on the back line over here. So far so good. Let's make sure to get these guys here, get the Wild Riders here, and the Deepwood Scouts, they're a little out of position, but let's go ahead and pull the Azrai Spears over here as well, and just kind of keep zoning. So we do have another Arrow of Kurnus. Let's go ahead and pop it on those Chaos Knights right there. And yeah, so far so good, guys. So we're kind of pushing it here. I'm going to pull another group of Spears back to help out, and our missiles over here, we probably want to start. Oh, it looks like his Lord is over there, and who is that? Is that Archaon, the Everchosen? So pretty fancy stuff over here, guys. But yeah, we're advancing on the main line. Let's go ahead and use a fat heal over here because, again, we are going to take some HP damage. And the Azrai Spears, we want to have them like intercept these hounds if possible. And yeah, we do have some Wild Riders over here as well. So we'll get these Spears to kind of defend against these Chaos Knights right here. And let's also get these guys shooting here and these guys shooting here as well. So I wish I had another Prey of Anathrama, which I actually will in a second. So we're actually going to Prey these guys down and lock them. And yeah, and then we're just going to engage the Glady on these guys, get these Wild Riders coming over here to help out as well. Come on, where is this? Sometimes it's really like awkward clicking that. So these missiles, we do want to get them back and like re-engage them. And he does charge into Spears, which is good. So we do have this ability here. So Regrowth, let's go ahead and use it on this group of Wild Riders here, which is fighting, because it's a pretty pitched fight in there. And we do get some Chaos Knights kind of right here. So we're actually going to reform ranks and start shooting at these Chaos Knights. He's doing a pretty good job like running through my ranks here. So the Glady kind of dove in there a little wild, but we're going to go ahead and pull her out just a little bit. We do get the Spears back here, so we're going to actually push them over to that Hell Cannon. And the Azrai Spears are like, you know, it's a pretty good situation for me to have them like fighting those. And a lot of people, like when you use Prey of Anathrama, they forget to like remove those units. But unfortunately over here, those Chaos Knights were able to just kind of get around my my Spears. So we're just going to kind of keep kiting them back. Let's keep these missiles kind of shooting these guys down, and the Glady can kind of keep helping here. But if he wants to run into Azrai Spears and Wild Riders, like, it could be much worse for me. And the rest of his army here is probably going to start, you know, collapsing relatively soon. Azrai Spears are in good shape, I think, and we do have the Woven Mists, which we're probably not going to use. So we do have an Arrow of Kurnus here. Let's go ahead and use it on some of these Chaos Knights. And yeah, they're actually doing pretty good there for us. So, not for us, for him. So we're shooting in here. These Chaos Knights are definitely taking a little bit of a beating. We do have some Spears over here, so we're probably going to detach another group of these Spears here, which I don't think we like really need in the front line. So let's shoot these guys here. Let's run back here, and let's get these Spears kind of reformed here. And yeah, just kind of keep shooting in. But man, my opponent, this build's actually working out a little better for him than I thought it would. So we're going to get these Eternal Guards in here and make sure to pull these guys back a little bit further. And the problem is from him is like a lot of my missiles are going to come back and just start, you know, poking away at him. So let's get these guys shooting here, and these Spears, maybe we just like pull them over here to help out. So good. Let's have her keep shooting at these Chaos Knights here. Pretty interesting little build here, but yeah, these guys are starting to take a lot of crossfire damage, which is quite nice, and you can see they're going to get shot from like several angles, and hopefully they'll just rout off here. Archaon is starting to get a little bit beat up as well, and yeah, the balance of power actually like looks like it's almost in my opponent's favor, which seems a little bit strange because I feel like it's going well for us, but still, you know, it's a little bit hard to tell. So we're going to shoot here as well, get the Elf Lord right here, and I do have a Prey of Anathrama now, which is really nice. So let's go ahead here and yeah, just keep finishing off these Chaos Knights. I feel like once that's done, like we're going to be in good shape. So cool. Our missiles did a good job kind of finishing off those guys. So let's bring these guys back up here, and yeah, they're actually still here. So we want to keep shooting at them if we can. So let's get these guys going here. And how's our front line going? I feel like, oh, did I let my caster die? I think I did. That's actually really bad. So yeah, anyways, so we're just going to kind of keep working on Archaon here. Yeah, and he did go after some of my missiles, and man, I'm just sloppy right now. I actually haven't played in like almost like 4 or 5 days. Okay, so we do have a Prey of Anathrama here. Let's actually, do we want to lock him down? I feel like that's not a terrible choice, but actually like getting some of these Chaos Knights might not be terrible either, but they're already wavering, so I think we're okay. So yeah, these Wild Riders in here, we probably want to use the Prey of Anathrama, although the Azrai Spears seem to be doing pretty well for us here. But yeah, actually, yeah, I screwed up by not getting like paying attention to my heals. That was pretty bad. That was really bad, guys. So we're actually not in the best shape here. We might actually lose this. So we're actually going to Prey of Anathrama this guy. We're going to pull them back here. We're going to get these missiles focusing Archaon and pull these guys back, get the spears kind of... oh, those are actually missile calves. So good. So we're going to kind of keep poking away at him, just working at these guys. I probably need to finish those Chaos Knights off, to be honest. So good. So we're going to shoot those guys here, and yeah. So our infantry line is in okay shape. We're able to shut down that Hell Cannon. We also do have my Lord here, so let's do a little bit of cycle charging here maybe on some of these like infantry over here to see if we can like turn the tide of this battle. And yeah, thankfully our missiles did get away. So we're going to keep shooting at some of these Chaos Knights, just trying to keep working them down. It looks like, oh, these are Master Marauder Horsemen. Okay, so we do get a little bit of a charge in here, and we do have these Deepwood Scouts back, which is quite nice. So the balance of power is still very, very even, but I'm hoping to get like a terror route on these guys right now and just turn this like frontline battle, you know, around essentially. I still do have potions, and we do have quite a few troops here, so we're going to keep working on Archaon, although he did get those Chaos Knights and some of those other troops back, which is tough. So let's actually just go ahead and shoot at those guys and see if we can get them off the battlefield. But we're trying to break the leadership of these Chaos Warriors over here, so they're shaken. They're at about 12 leadership, but again, they do have like a little bit of an advantageous situation, and these aspiring champions are still steady, so which is pretty tough. So we're going to get up and out. And that was yeah, losing that, not paying attention to me losing my caster was really bad. So well played to my opponent for taking him out. But I still do have a lot of missiles here, so we're actually going to get the Glady like up in the sky here. I do have a potion as well, so she needs to get up. She needs to get up. So we're actually going to use the potion of foolhardiness to make sure she doesn't break here, and just get our missiles coming back up as well. We can just start shooting at some of these aspiring champions, and we might actually need to use the potion of toughness here. But we're going to try and get up in the sky. We're trying our best. We will have a Prey of Anathrama relatively soon, which is going to be nice, and we do get up, which is pretty clutch here. So we're going to go ahead and just start shooting at Archaon, see if we can pick them off essentially, and yeah, let's just shoot in and get whatever troops we can back. So good fight, you know, despite some misplays. I think we're able to recover a little bit. You know, again, we should. There's literally one Chaos Knight in that group, which is pretty savage. So let's see if we can just gun him down really quick. But yeah, we should be able to, you know, use our missiles and our Glady here to do pretty good for ourselves. We do have a Prey of Anathrama, so once Archaon does get a little bit closer, we might actually like try and focus him down. Yeah, but those, yeah, let's actually do that. So he does have Archaon here, so we're going to start shooting at him with everything. We're also going to use the Prey of Anathrama just to like snare him down so he can't move. And I think when we kill him, the rest of the Chaos Sources here should rout off. So let's keep shooting at him. Let's just keep poking him down. He has about 600 HP. So, fly, you fools. Yeah, we got away. So, yeah, like, despite the mistakes, I think we're going to be able to recover here. It's going to be a little dicey, so let's go ahead and just kind of keep shooting Archaon down. We do have some spears over here. These guys, we probably want to have them kite back and just have them skirmish, and let's have these guys crossfire here. And Archaon's so low. He has 400 HP, but man, he is really tanky right now. So let's get these Eternal Guards and have them run over here. Let's get these ones over there and kind of just regroup. And Archaon is routing now, so I would like charge in, but I feel like that's a little bit risky, and he does break, which is good. So very, very like good, wild, atrocious battle. Man, I can't believe I let my caster just die like that. That was really bad, because having Lore of Life in the front line would have turned that around pretty heavily. So well played. Yeah, that was wild. What a wild cockfight we had, and good game to David W. That was an interesting build, like very interesting with the Hell Cannon like forcing me to come in. And again, his Chaos Knights were, I underestimated them, but I also did slip up on my healing, which was really, really bad. So, but yeah, well played, man. Well played. That was really cool. That was a great little cockfight we had there. So I hope you guys are excited for the head-to-head campaign. We're gonna have that going up tomorrow. So it's gonna be me playing Warriors of Chaos and Archaon and the boys, and we're gonna be facing off against Empire, one of my buddies, Italian Spartacus. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, you can definitely do so. We're playing It's a Me, and let's see if we can get a little bit of chaos action in here. I think it's my turn. It's time for the Lord of the End Times. So let's see who he wants to play before we start picking our army. But we're definitely going to go with Archaon. He's so much fun. He actually picks the... Oh, yeah, we can't pick Archaon against the Dwarves, really. Oh, I hate this matchup. I don't know why. It's just not fun. Oh, well. Okay, let's do it. So we're going to go ahead and get Kolek the Sun Eater. We probably don't want to get Star Crusher, and we'll get rid of these abilities for now. As far as our frontline troops, we're going to go just a little bit of a standard rank and file build. We're just going to get a bunch of Chaos Warriors. Then we'll get some Marauders as well. We're going to get some Chariots, I think, which should be fine. So let's go ahead and get 2 Gorby's Chariots. I think 2 is probably, yeah, 2 is good. They're so incredibly hard for the Dwarves to deal with. So aside from that, I feel like I need to get some like throwing axes just to deal with like gyrocopters and those kind of shenanigans. Although I could like just cut one of these and get like a Manticore, because like Manticores just annihilate gyrocopters. So let's cut one of these. Let's get a Manticore, and then we can just like get a group of Chaos Marauders with Great Open. So cool. So I think we're good, guys. Let's have some fun. Let's party. Oh yeah. Oh jeez. Armored Trolls. Okay. I totally forgot about the Armored Trolls thing, guys. So okay. So we're gonna go ahead and let's get some Armored Trolls here. And you know what? That's probably fine for now. that's enough trolling for now. Some Chaos Knights would be awesome, yeah. I mean, I think having 2 chariots though is already like a huge investment in like the mobile game. So getting like knights on top of that is a little bit redundant, I think. I'm really excited for the lizard men though. That's the faction I'm kind of like pining to play. Is the lizard people. I've never really liked elves like in any like fantasy. I've always like thought they were kind of lame. But I mean, yeah, they're cool, I guess. But I mean, I like Dritz Do Erden from the Forgotten Realms, Dragonlance, all that kind of fun stuff. So cool. So let's go ahead and kind of get our front line ready to party. And yeah, that's looking good. Nice and symmetrical. I'd like it. We'll get these trolls kind of in the back here as well. Should be good. We're going to get Big Papa Kolak kind of chilling back here as well. And we're actually going to deploy the chariots back here, right? Just out of the gates and see if we can, like, do any funny business. We'll do some Vanguard up here. It kind of sucks that, like, I start on the low ground and I have to, like, march up the hill here. It's kind of weird. So 2, 3, and then the Manticore can be in 4. This guy can be in 5. So let's go ahead and pop lock and drop it. Get a little bit higher up the hill just so I don't have to march as far. And you know what? I think we're good, guys. Let's have some fun. Cool. It's 5:30 a.m. here. Oh, I know. Isn't that the Shatner thing funny? Oh no, Lady Turin likes elves. She's mad. Oh no. I'm in trouble now. The fire rises. I was watching I was watching Air of Carthage's stream yesterday, and he was doing some like cool so he was doing multiplayer like team games, but what he was doing is doing what's it called? Small funds with like 2v2. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I heard high elves are super manly, but I don't know anything about the dark elves really. Oh, I'm excited for the Skavens just because they're trolls, you know. It's really funny. I mean, I don't think all elves are lame. Like if you go into like Lord of the Rings, I'm not a huge fan of Legolas. I'm a huge Gimli fan. But I think Haldir is pretty cool. Granted, he kind of gets wrecked, but I like his attitude and like his demeanor more than I do like a lot of the traditional elves. Frail knife ears, yeah, I know. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and advance here. This chariot, oh, I have like all this like terrain to just like use and hide in here. This is great. So he does have some thunders, some other funny business. Let's go over here, and it looks like he doesn't have any like, I actually really like this map. There's like tons of like trollish terrain I can like use to like hide in and just cause like funny business, you know? So we're taking some shots over here. It's okay though. We're gonna go hide behind this rock and just throw axes at these slayers. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. So the chariots are kind of running. They're running for cover over here. He does have the Dragonback Slayers over here. So these guys, we probably want to send like 1 up and around here, and then number 3. So yeah, no, actually 2 can go up and around here, and this one can come like up and around over here across. It might take some like fire, but I think it should be okay. So here we're gonna kind of sit and just park back here and just wait. And oh, look at this. This is great. Just like a bunch of marauders hiding. And you can see he's like repositioning. So we want to like kind of try and juke out these thunders. I feel like that would be really funny. So we're gonna keep the Manticore back here. And can we actually throw from back here? No, we can't. Okay, that would be really funny if it was like buggy like that. So we're going to kind of come around the side and just start like trolling my opponent in terms of like the angles of this. And you can see these guys are kind of posturing here. So we're going to start seeing if we can get some like throwing weapons going at these guys. And let's go across over here. We do have this chariot coming up and around over here. So great. So we've uncovered some hidden foes. So yeah, we're getting some throwing axes right now, just kind of going after these slayers. And you know what? Are we going to do any damage? All right, that's some good HP damage. So we're gonna make sure to turn and run now. And yeah. Just hiding behind the terrain, just all like trollishly back there. It's so great. So this chariot's coming around. We're gonna have to get around the Dragonback Slayers, which is gonna be tough. But you know, I'm feeling like we can do it. We will have Lord of the Storm relatively soon, so we're gonna kind of run him up. And do we want to fly the Manticore over? Yeah, let's fly it up and around like that. That should be fine. So we do have Lord of the Storm right now, so we're gonna go ahead and pop it on this big juicy group of. Now there's like 2 groups of units there, so that's why I'm going after it. Normally you would want to like target Thunders or something like that, but you know, in this case. They're just so bunched there, it's going to be a ton of kills. Yeah, so you see, it's pretty hard there. I mean, not as much as I thought it would, actually. So we're going to get the chariots around here. The slayers are kind of getting poked down, which is nice. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get my Chaos Warriors involved in the front line here. We'll get these guys going here. We'll get these guys going here. And we'll get these guys going here as well. So we're going to go a little bit wide. Let's also get these guys kind of hammering and trolling the front line. Let's get these Chaos Warriors up and around as well. So we're going to just kind of wait and see what my opponent's doing. It looks like some Thunders are in position over here. And these guys we want to get up and around over there. So Kolak and the boys, we actually want to probably just like push in and just shut down these Thunders and just like push up the flank here. But again, we do need to deal with these Rangers with great weapons. So we get a nice little charge in there. But again, we're just going to like pull back. We're hoping like to bait his Slayers in. That's kind of like the goal here. So we're going to pull these guys back here. Big Papa Kolak's kind of charging in. I got some Chaos Warriors coming up and around the flank. These Slayers are actually getting kited pretty good, so I'm pretty happy about that so far. And we want to get on the Althar's Rangers because they'll do a pretty good job focusing Kolak and whatnot. So Yeah, so let's go ahead and just do some crossfire right here. We do have the chariots going, and let's have these guys like focus and just kite these slayers into oblivion. So Kolek's in there. He's going to be able to push through pretty quickly here, and yeah, the rest of our troops are coming as well. So let's get these guys going. Chariots are in good shape. Let's actually charge into these. Yeah, I think we need to get into those rangers, and yeah, this Manticore is doing really good back here. So Kolek is just being an absolute thug in the back line. The Chaos Trolls are actually laying the smackdown right there, but I'm taking some cannon fire here, which is a little bit dicey. So yeah, the chariots get in. Just wreaking absolute havoc right now. Absolute havoc. And you can see the Slayers are going to like scurry. So what we'll do is we'll pull these ones up and around. And when the Slayers like vacate this Thunder slot, we're just going to pull back here. So let's pull these Chariots and just charge into the back of this group here. These guys are continuing to kite out Slayers, which is very, very strong for me. And yeah, Kolek's in good shape. I mean, if you're not able to focus Kolek with missiles, you're pretty much just going to lose. Like you're not going to have a chance. Like he needs to be taken down quick because he generates like so much massive value over the course of a battle. It's going to be really, really hard to come back from. So Kolek, pretty good shape here. You can see, these Slayers are going after, Kolek and the Chariots and other things. So right now I just slam into these Thunders and just take out literally like half their models, which is really nice. So these Gorby's Chariots are in pretty good shape. We're going to pull them back here. We're also going to get Kolek working on those guys. And we do have some Chaos Warriors coming around the back as well, which will definitely spell doom for the poor Dawi. Right now, I'm feeling pretty strong about this game. Like, I feel like I'm in pretty darn good shape. So we're actually going to just use this Lord of the Storms. Where do we want to use that? We can use it, like, right here on all these units, because the Manticore is taking a lot of damage, but it's also distracting that fire, but it's also balling up a ton of his troops, which is quite nice. So we get the Lord of the Storm there. It didn't do as much as I thought it would, so let's try and pull that Manticore out right now. These Chariots in the front line are just going to start like, causing, like, mass routes for sure. So over here, we do have this guy. Let's go ahead and pull these guys over here onto these Rangers with great weapons. Kolek and the boys just kind of like shutting down as many missiles as we can. And you can see we need to make sure these guys are chasing here. And Kolek, he's faster than Slayer, so thankfully we can take advantage of that speed. So our Chariots are just running amok in the back line right now. So we're going to pull them both back right here and just kind of regroup and get our bearings. Our Infantry Corps, I think, is winning, especially with these Trolls. So let's kind of keep pushing up here and get these dudes fighting. The Trolls actually have, 21 kills. I mean, it's nothing amazing, but the Slayers did get tied up on those Chaos Warriors, which is exactly what I wanted. That's why I pulled them around, because I wanted to like tie up a group of Slayers with them. So we're going to re-engage on these missile threats. We're going to pull Big Papa Kolek back in. We do have these guys kiting these Slayers out and just doing like great work for us. So, I mean, even these Marauders have 22 kills. These ones have 40, and these ones have 34. So really not bad. Really not bad. Yeah, the Manticore was sacrificed. You know what? But the Manticore wasn't sacrificed. It's actually still alive. We're going to pull it back in here. And I didn't even look at who his Lord was. Where's his Lord? Does he have one? I feel like he does, right? So anyways, we're going to get Kolek back. We don't want to like leave him sitting. So we're going to get the Pimp My Ride Chariots. We're going to kind of zone them back again and just kind of pull the second one back as well. And yeah, you can see it's just mass routing these guys. So who the hell is his Lord, guys? Have you seen it? Like, where's the Dawi Lord? Is he just hiding somewhere? Is he like ganking me? I can't, like, it's usually like, it's like one of the first things I notice is like, oh, okay, so he has this Lord, so it means this. But, right now it's just like, I'm not seeing him. So let's get these Chariots kind of collapsing in here again. We'll get these ones collapsing in here, which honestly should just break this battle line here. So, yeah, we're just going to charge in here with the boys and, hopefully do our thing, guys. So, yeah, we're getting some good missile fire over here. Our Chaos line is kind of crumbling a little bit here, but again, we do have these Trolls who are still confident, and when Trolls are confident, things are going well. So, looking for Lord of the Storm opportunities. So I'm a little bit lazy to chase these guys back here, so we're going to use Lord of the Storm on them. Just kind of keep cutting in here. Where's his Lord, guys? What is happening here? Am I just blind? Where's this Dwarf Lord? You guys, am I just out of control? Okay, so we're routing everything, and it looks like it's just Slayers now, so that's fine. I'm really eager to see. Did his Lord just like die in the front line, just kind of all like miserably, or? Yeah, anyway, so let's go ahead and pull everyone in here, just kind of start focusing down the Slayers, and yeah, that should be all she wrote. So, yeah, I have a feeling Tomb Kings will be, I mean, I know nothing. Like, I just go off what I hear. But I think Tomb Kings might be DLC, something like that. Just kind of some speculation in that respect. So, I mean, it would make sense, right? Because you have those 4 main factions in Lustria, which then, again, allows you to, really flow on the Old Continent, or the New World or whatever. And then you have Tomb Kings and, that kind of stuff going over the... And then you can also include Skaven presence in the Southlands, from what I understand, too. Yeah, where the hell was his Dwarf Lord? I'm really eager to see what happened there. He's at the edge of the map. What was going on there? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I don't know what happened, but... yeah, like, what was going on? Like, he just... Do you have a ranking as a competitive player? So, Sebastian, I think if I were to just do a self-assessment, I would say I'm probably a relatively top-tier competitive player when I'm playing well. Granted, like, I do a lot of stupid builds on ladder for your entertainment, like random generated... Oh, guys, speaking of... Speaking of, is it time for a random generated army? No, not yet. We'll do that. That'll close out the stream. So here we're gonna play New Bretonnia, or not New Bretonnia, Bretonnia now. Sorry, I need to get used to that. Good evening. You face Jaraxxus, Eridar, Lord of the Burning Legion. That's right, Lady Turin. You know what's up. So we're going to get the Fae. If you want to get the Fae Enchantress, I feel like King Lewin could be pretty gangster here. So King Lewin is so cool. All right, so let's get King Lewin Leon Kerr. We're going to go ahead and get rid of these big expensive abilities to just make them a little bit more manageable. Then we're going to get a Damsel with the Lure of Life, put her on a mount here. And aside from that, we're going to get a combination of battle pilgrims and foot squires. That's very, very good and cost effective against the vampire count's front line. And so 3 and 3 should be fine. We'll go ahead and get 2 halberds. And very, very important, guys, the peasant arrows, the peasant bowmen with the fire arrows are very good. So we do want some Royal Pegasus Knights as well, and we have a little bit more dough. So what do we want to do here? We could get some peasant blobs, but again, they rout immediately against vampire counts. So I don't think it's worth it personally. But we do have enough for another peasant firing line here. So let's go ahead and just do that. I think we're okay. So yeah, let's just let's lock it up, boys. So we will do a random generated battle here pretty soon, guys. It'll happen. So yeah, man, it is a nice day out today too. I might go down to the pool after this. Yeah, the Fae Enchantress arguably is better against the vampire counts. She's very, very good. The -8 melee attack in the front line, the healing, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're gonna try and make this work because I love using King Lewin. Is there any better lord for 1v1? Yeah, Colette can beat the shit out of King Lewin in 1-on-1. All right, Sebastian. Turin and Lady Turin gives you hope. She does give me hope. Absolutely. She's the love of my life. She's trying to suck me back into WoW, which I don't know if I can do that. But again, she is very she does have the persuasion going on there. But I really don't know. I don't think my hands could handle that spam clicking and just questing and stuff. What? No, bad damsel. What's happening? No, I'm not gonna play WoW, guys. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, probably. I feel like I'm not. The problem is my wrist couldn't handle it. I don't think that would be the hardest part. But I mean, yeah. I'll do a random army. My favorite faction, Chaos, and Dwarfs and Chaos. I love Chaos. They're just so cool. I love the aspiring champions. I love Khorne and the whole kind of ideology of the Norskin berserkers and all that stuff. All right, all Hippogriff Knights are god awful in my opinion. I think they're very poor units. You know, on paper you look at them and you're like, wow, these are pretty good. But when you engage them, they only have 60 armor. Even if a group of Forsaken surrounds them, they can kick the shit out of them. It's really inefficient. Get back into WoW. No, you keep that evil away from me. Yeah, the Fae Enchantress is pretty good, Anthony Soprano. Hey, Anthony Soprano, can you actually do a good impersonation of Anthony Soprano from the TV show? Let me know. Oh man, you guys are out of control today. I swear, it's just anarchy. So what I like to do with my front line when I'm playing here is just kind of mix and match. So we're gonna have these guys be in the front here. Just like so. All right, we're feeling good about that. And then we're gonna have a peasant bowman firing line. Let me get my mouse adjusted here really quick. The mouse is kind of screwed up here. I need to fix this. So let's go ahead and get this going up here, and great. So that should be good. Okay, so we're gonna get that going here, and then we're gonna get our peasant. So the reason you bring the fire arrows, guys, is to deal with the mortis engines and all that kind of funny business. And partially why we get, and when you're playing against vampire counts, you want to spread them out just a little bit. You don't want them right next to each other, because again, you don't want one zombie summon to affect 2 of them. Very, very important stuff. So we have these guys like so. We're gonna go ahead and put the halberds in the wings over here and over here. I hate deploying in the forest. It's so frustrating. We're gonna put some foot squires here in case zombie summons do come through. We want some foot squires to shut those guys down. We're gonna put the Royal Pegasus Knights. The damsel can be in the front, as well as the Grail Reliquae, which of course is very, very important here. So cool. So that's pretty much it. Pretty simple formation. I think we're ready to party, and you know what? Let's do it to it. Cool. Okay, so oh wow, he brought Vargas. Oh, that's gonna be this, guys. If you want to see what Royal Pegasus Knights are designed to do, you are about to find out. They are the Slayer of Vargas. So he actually brought Vlad von Karstein, a very, very weak core with some Crypt Ghouls and Graveguard, I suppose. But these Vargas are literally gonna just get dumpstered. They're just gonna have everything horrible that can happen to a unit is gonna happen to them. So we're actually going to send up our damsel right now, just so we can have her start healing right away. And I use a bunch of alt-right terms. Definitely not an alt-right guy. Just let's get that on the record. Let's get that on the record right now. All right, so cool. So we're gonna kind of keep rolling right here, and let's get these guys. Oh man, the pathing is a little bit awkward here, but anyways, we can take up this whole valley. So we're gonna kind of like pretend like we're scared, like oh no, these Vargeists are coming for us. They can definitely beat us, and then we're just gonna turn and engage on them, and they're literally just gonna get like just wrecked so incredibly hard by these guys because they have not only anti-large, but they have like 61 weapon strength. And I can simply use like the regrowth on these guys if they start to take a lot of burst damage. So they're going to take some damage here, mind you. So we're going to go ahead and use a regrowth like preemptively to get that physical resist. And you can see they're already taking like huge damage. That regrowth might not have even been necessary, but we haven't lost any models yet. And with the regrowth, like they're literally going to take like no damage from those Vargeists. So yeah, I mean that's going to be really hard for my opponent to come back from, simply because that's 2,000 resources gone right away. 2,000. Yeah, so we just put these guys down. A lot of people think they can play with the Bretonnian Air Force, but you can't. It's just not. It's not possible. So we just annihilate those guys and take literally 0 damage with that regrowth, which is pretty good. Yeah, my wrists are acting up a little bit today. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, two of these left, 2 of these, and you know what? I'm feeling good about life here, guys. And he does have some like Blood Knights coming, so let's actually position like this. Let's get this damsel over here as well. And yeah, so we just want to finish off the last of these guys so there's no more funny business, and we do. So now basically he's got some Blood Knights coming over here. I'm tempted to just go after this Vargulf. He might turn, yeah, and you can see he's starting to turn around a little bit, but, and did he stop advancing his main line? I think he did, so. Oh man, the pathing, like when you have like a really wide army like this is so awkward in these little alleys. So yeah, let's just kind of peruse above and just look at the slaughter, guys. Just look at that brutality. It's so brutal. Yeah, Vargeists are terrible for sure. So he's literally hiding in the tree with his Vargulf over here. So we're just gonna kind of park here and just wait and see what's going on. It looks like our troops are about to be in position, and man, I'm not sure why he's coming up the front with these guys. So we're actually gonna start shooting at the Crypt Ghouls with our fire arrows, because again, I believe they are weak to fire. They're actually not, but they're very like squishy targets in general. So we're gonna pull these guys around and go after maybe these Blood Knights. I'm not sure if he's gonna like try and break through with those. Let's actually pull the Foot Squires here to like just ensure that they don't get away. So we're going to put the Royal Pegasus Knights here. We're going to put King Lewin in a different group and have him help out here. And yeah, he's charging into Battle Pilgrims. So we're just going to kind of collapse here, and we should be able to just honestly, yeah, the Pegasus Knights here are just going to destroy those guys. So we're taking a little bit of damage here, but King Lewin's coming in. He does have the Sword of Corone. We do have anti-large and armor piercing advancing and also some auxiliary troops. It's looking very, very grim for my opponent. I mean, the Peasant Bowman fire is just absolutely annihilating those guys. You can see the Vargulf back here. These guys are like a hard counter to Vargulfs and Vargeists. So, yeah, so things are looking good. This was a bit of a mistake landing King Lewin here, but we're going to go ahead and use the Sword of Corone and pop that, which should be pretty fine. And yeah, I don't think I meant to land him, but that's fine. So we're just going to kind of keep working on this Vargulf back here. And I guess I do have the healing, so it's not like as bad. So we're going to engage here. We'll get these guys here. We'll get these guys going here, and we'll get these guys going here. So great. So everything's going to code for the most part, I would say. We're going to go ahead and start shooting into, let's actually reposition these guys a little bit further back just so we can get a better like arc. And King Lewin did escape, but we're going to re-engage him here. And the Blood Knights are simply just going to get like worn down. It looks like they're trying to like push through, but they're not going to be able to, especially when King Lewin gets in there and just, gets his big beak all up in their business. So the Royal Pegasus Knights back here were able to just shut down the Vargulf, which was quite nice. We do have this Grail Reliquary, so let's pull it over here. I think this is where we're really going to need the leadership. We want to get some healing going on over here, so let's go ahead and just do a fat, juicy heal, which is going to be great. And you know what, guys? Life is good. Things are good looking up in the world, and yeah, no, this guy's doing a lot wrong for sure. I mean, he's trying a new build. He might be new to the game because again, this game Total War does have pretty terrible matchmaking. Like, so again, I could be playing a completely new player, even though I might be like whatever top 20. So. Yeah, it is what it is, but you see the Vargulf just getting canned. Yeah. I like the Graveguard pick. So let's actually go up and around here, because since we have them like held, let's actually do not a double trouble type thing, but we're actually going to turn off the fire at will and just kind of keep them parked right here and just kind of hang tight, and then we're going to collapse on the back of him here, which should be all she wrote. So yeah, Vlad, he's a little slow. That's my one critique. He does have 40 move speed, but again, King Lewin's going to come back here and give him the business here. So. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything. So let's pull these Royal Pegasus Knights back here and just get let's actually do, let's do a rear charge right here, which should be fine. We do have a regrowth, so let's go ahead and use that on the Pegasus Knights to get their HP back up. And they're not near their healing cap yet, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Blood Knights are crumbling for the most part. King Lewin and the boys are in pretty good shape. So let's actually position these guys right here and see if we can start shooting at Vlad once he gets in here. So yeah. Yeah, I took out the Mortis engine by him not bringing it. Yeah, Skarsnik is awesome. They did reset the ladder like a week or two ago, I think, so. Yeah. So we're in good shape here. We're just getting in here with King Loon and the boys, just having a good time for all, and we're gonna get a rear charge in anytime you can against the vampire count. So take a look. So they have 37 leadership right now. I guess we can do a little bit of a academic portion now. So 46, well, 46. So attacked in the flank is when you get hit on like the side of the formation, but when they get attacked in the rear here, you can see. Take a look at here. Oh, actually, yeah, it's kind of not triggering, but they should trigger a rear charge. So let's keep checking in right now. And it looks like they are at 42, and then why is it not triggering that rear charge? Because there are some troops attack. I guess it like still might technically be the flank, but anyways, it looks like it should trigger a rear charge. Yeah, attacked, exposed in the flank. Yeah, okay, so I guess it's not proccing off, but King Lewin is going to be able to just make short work of this guy. And you can see Vlad starting to crumble from army losses. And guys, if you guys are like looking to play a competitive Bretonnian build, take a look. I honestly think this is like a pretty good tournament build. Like I think it's pretty strong. It's well rounded versus like a multitude of matchups. So he's spam summoning zombies right now, which is pretty funny. So we're just gonna pull everyone back here and just go after him. Hopefully he starts like crumbling due to army losses. Yeah, it looks like he is. He's disintegrating, which is even worse. So yeah, GG. Stop, he's dead already. yeah, things are good, guys. It's gonna be released in 2017. So I mean, maybe June or September, November, kind of. Yeah, this battle really needs to end. I agree. I mean, yeah, he might be new to the game. You never know. So, oh my god, do we really have to kill these zombies? Okay, get in here, guys. Get in here. Swarm it. So King Lewin is in here. He's got his leadership buff. So if these zombies decide to try and pull any funny business, we can definitely get out of that. So, can you start giving advice to your enemies? Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's a little hard. I mean, the prominent advice there would be just don't bring Vargeist, you know, or Vargulf, really. I don't like Vargulfs in this matchup. Just joined. What's up with the vid quality? I stream on 720. It's still HD, but I do that just to make sure there's like no lag or other things like this on my end. So the bowmen are good in a few different matchups. They're good against the greenskins. They're good against the vampire counts. Good against Empire. I don't know if I would bring them against Beastmen. That would be the one faction I'd be really apprehensive. I might just go more of like an infantry Death Star with like Cav and those type of things. So. Do you guys find unsolved disappearances? Oh, okay. Lady Turin. Yeah, so Lady Turin and I might do another YouTube channel kind of with like a horror theme, focusing on like horror games, horror culture, mysterious, spooky things. So, yeah. Give her some feedback if you guys want to see that. Cool. So, yeah. Any news regarding graphics in Total War? I don't know, man. I don't know about that. So, okay. So, guys, I think it's time. For the, the people are here. We have 369 people watching right now, so I think we have to please the people and do a random generated army, which I will cast on my channel as well separately for anyone who misses it. Because again, well, of the 9,000 subs we have now, we got, only a. Actually, I think this guy's good. Oh man, I think this guy's a good player. Yeah, I've seen him before. You know what? We can do it. We can do it. So. Let's go ahead and do this and random battle. Oh, guys, this guy's good though. Okay, so he's a good player. I'm probably going to get stomped out, but we're going to try it. So we're going to do a random generated Beastman army. Okay, this is doable. I like this. So we just rolled an army. We got Lore of Shadows. We got Malagor the Dark Omen. We got Centaurs, the Grey Opens. We have a very weak infantry line, but we did get Razor Gore Herds. Chaos Spawn. No, guys, we're doing random beasts. So, having, like, these two lores. Can I, like, cut this Bray Shaman? One mulligan? I did get the Razor Gores, though. And I got a Cygor and, like, 2 Minotaurs. That's not terrible. Guys, do I get to cut the Bray Shaman? Because, like, having that many spells is just so cost inefficient. Okay, let's cut the Bray Shaman, right? No, because it's like cheating. Okay, so maybe we do a reroll. Remove some spells. Okay, so I can remove spells, you're saying? It's tough, though, because I feel like that's cheating. Yeah, okay, so we'll remove spells. We'll just put him on a... Oh, can we put him on a chariot? Why can't we put him on a chariot? So we're going to get rid of him, and then we're actually going to get him back. So we're not cheating, guys. It's still legit. Why can we not put him on a chariot? Oh, because we don't have the money. Okay, I was like, at that point, I was like, why can we not do that? So, you know what? So, okay, so I remember we have Minotaurs here. So we're going to put him on a chariot, and then we're going to cut the spells, and then we got to get that Minotaur back to make sure we're staying to code. And then we have a little bit of money. So what we're going to do is just, like, chevron up everyone. Just like that, yeah. All right, so we have a Lore of Shadows caster with no spells. We have Malagor the Dark Omen, and I'm going to keep his whole kit, because I'm going with what the Chaos Gods gave me. No cuts, got to go balls in turn. Lady Turin. The gobos are awesome. How can you not like goblins? Okay, so we're going for it. I'm going to tell this guy. I said, hey, man, you're in for a treat. Yeah, man, this is going to be so much fun. He probably has, like, some super competitive Dawi army, you know? Oh, man. Hey, Donald Clouch, the 3 Black Coach game is going up tomorrow. I already casted it. It's happening. We actually beat, like, a Chaos player on ladder with it. Dude, it is, Mike. And I didn't change my build. I literally just got rid of spells and then added chevrons to the rest of my army. And I even kept a useless Shadowcaster. Useless. He's literally going to do nothing for my army. The Shuffle Gods have chosen. I am grateful that I got enough AP. Like, I have a Cygor here. And with Malagor, I'm actually going to summon a second Cygor. We're going old school Beastmen before the nerf. I'm pretty sure this guy's like a tournament player though. Like he's probably like it would probably be a good matchup for me like evenly without the random army, you know? Okay, yeah. So he hasn't played a ton of games. I know we might be able to win it, guys. I mean, we won our last random generated build. So, Marco Antonio Gonzalez, to answer your question, during the summer, I'm actually going to be doing YouTube almost full time. So, I'm going to be living with Lady Turin. I'm going to be in Poland, actually. And I'm going to be doing YouTube videos all day, basically. So, you guys will get at least 3 videos a day then. And she'll be in some of those as well. So, we're going to form up our terrible infantry line here, which has no traditional AP. And put our Minotaurs in the secondary line, which should be fine. And then on top of that, we do have some Harpies, which are pretty nice. Let's do the Razorgore herds up. Oh, this is a cool map. This is cool. Man, I don't know if I played this one yet. Cool, man. I'm digging this. And then our other herd over here, we're going to do a little bit of fancy Vanguard and do some rear charging action. We're going to go ahead and put Malagor. And we do have a chariot with our Lord here, or with our caster, which is going to be nice. So we're good here. These guys are here. These guys are here. The Harpies. We probably want to have the... Oh, I can literally have the Cygor like up on the hill throwing rocks. That is so cool. Yeah, let's do that. That's gangster. Actually, no. You know what? I need to have them with my army. I feel like that's kind of haggard. So the Harpies, thankfully, we got some Harpies to deal with like... oh, we do have Chaos Spawn too. So let's put those guys a little far... We want to put the Chaos Spawn like far in the back so they don't get like hit by missiles. And yeah, so let's do it to it. All right. So cool. So the Cygor we can start throwing. Yeah, and he has a pretty serious army, guys. He's all business right now. So yeah, the Cygor is throwing his rocks, guys. He's going in deep, and you know what? Things are looking good in the world. So thankfully, we do have the Harpies, which is nice, and we do have these Razorgore herds, which we're gonna pull up and around here in the back. And it looks like he is advancing, guys. So so our Cygor is doing pretty good for himself. We do have some yeah, Harpies are really good against Gyros. So we're going to come in here and see if we can get some work in on these. And yeah, we're getting some good damage in, guys. I can't complain. And we are going to take some fire, though, which is a little bit unfortunate. So we're going to try and get in here and zone these guys out, or at least like make them run. That's going to be like our main objective here. So these Centaurs we want to pull up and around here. They're very quick, so they should get there pretty fast, no problem. And the Razorgore herds, let's charge them like into the Grumbling Guard. And he does have the bomber over there, but does he have any missiles? Oh, he doesn't. So I can just chase, actually, which is great. So yeah, we're just going to chase pretty aggressively. We're going to send our wizard over here as well. We're saving up for another summon right now. So a nice boulder in there doing some good work against those miners. And he doesn't have any like missiles. He has a very like Death Star Dawi style army. So we're just going to chase that Sky Bomber out. And yeah, let's pull these guys over here just directly through. And yeah, the Harpies should do pretty good. And oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Razorgore herding it. Get in there, boys. Get in there. So we're pulling back right now. We do have enough for another Cygor summon, so we're going to go ahead and summon that right now. And I honestly don't mind just trading here and like forcing him to advance. So we're going to pull these guys back here, and we're going to go ahead and jump in here. And we get a second Cygor, guys. It is on. It is freaking on right now. So we're going to position these guys in the back, and we get a great little charge in here. We're just tearing up these Grumbling Guard, which feels so good. And yeah, look at those Harpies, guys. That was... Zinch definitely blessed me with that Harpy pick. Like, we are just generating massive value right now out of that. So yeah, we get a second Cygor. He's just throwing boulders in here, guys. This is so great. This is so great. The Skyhammer isn't a competitive pick, but against the Beastmen, it can actually do pretty well. Like, it has a decent little niche. So So my opponent, realizing that, you know, the trolling isn't going to stop, he definitely is coming in hard. But the Cygors here, guys, they're just chucking boulders in there, just terrorizing that Dawi front line. So we're going to charge in here, and then also we want to pull these guys up and around as well. And the Harpies just huge value generators right now. So our front line is going to get like annihilated pretty hard here, but we want to get these guys fighting here, and these Minotaurs can fight over here. So great. So we're able to isolate this group, which is nice. We're actually going to pull in these guys right now, and we do have, let's see, we do have this. So maybe do we want to cast this Devolve? Yeah, let's do that. I mean, even though Dawi do have magic resistance, it's still going to be really good. So so we're able to like just shut down the Grumbling Guard back there, which is quite nice. Let's go ahead and use the Arcane Conduit here. The Cygors now are a little bit obstructed, so what you want to do is just like send them into melee at this point. So we're going to send them in here. We have these Chaos Spawn. Let's send them right up the middle so they won't break. And oh guys, it's time. We're going to use the Bray Scream. Oh yeah, you guys ready for this? Here it comes. Cinematic shot. The Bray Scream. Oh yeah, here it comes. Oh, look at that. Look at that little blast. That was kind of underwhelming, but it was still cool. But we do get these guys coming in. We have the Cygors coming in the back line. We're able to just like destroy him, which is great. Harpy's in very, very good shape as well. Guys, are we going to win another random generated battle? I think so. I think the tides are turning. Yes, the fire rises. So let's pull these guys in here. Let's go ahead and jump on these miners. Oh yeah, it's time. Get in there, boys. Get all those hogs and beasts and just all these goodies in here. So yeah, we're crushing it right now, guys. It's going pretty well. The double Cygor definitely catching my opponent off guard, I think. So let's get these. It looks like he does have Ungrim Iron Fist, so he does have some anti-large. So we want to get our Cav squad back. Let's go ahead and charge into these guys, these Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. Just kind of keep routing them off. And yeah, man, I mean, it's looking really good. So let's actually focus down this Runesmith right now, which I think is going to be good. So we're going to focus him down. The Minotaurs and the Chaos Spawn did a really good job like holding that center line, actually. And we probably want to rear charge some of these guys as well. We can actually just go after routing Dawi. I think is going to be fine. So yeah, let's just collapse and, you know, do our thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and use this. We'll go ahead and use, do we want to use Traderkin? I know it does some damage. Oh, is it an AoE? Strong versus single combatant. Okay, so let's go ahead and cast it on maybe Ungrim, I guess? Or, oh, we accidentally cast it on the Dragonback Slayers, but it's okay. So right now we're just going to kind of get all our troops in here, kind of hitting and fighting and doing their thing. It looks like most of the Dawi over there are kind of like routing off, and they don't have too much left. So right here, this group of Minotaurs should be able to kind of lay the smackdown on that guy. Everything's looking pretty well, going to code, I would say. And let's go ahead and just, while we're kind of chilling here, waiting for this to end, just take a look at Malagor's ability. So he has the Something Wicked This Way Come. So -4 leadership, which isn't terrible. So random Gen 2. So guys, we won. Yep, we did it with the random generated army. We had a chaos Bray Shaman, or a Bray Shaman with Lore of Shadows with no spells on a chariot. But man, look at those Minotaurs performed, and guys, I think the double Cygor like actually was good. As far as his army goes, I wouldn't say it was like a competitive build. He put a lot of marbles in these and the Slayers, but granted, the Slayers, the Grumbling Guard, like all those troops are very, very good against Beastmen. So yeah, but the Harpies were like really, really nice. But I still think even if we didn't have the Harpies, we would have been fine. So yeah. So what do you guys think about that? That was pretty good, right? 2-0 on the random generated army so far. That one wasn't quite as close. I mean, because he didn't bring as serious of an army, although that army's pretty good. It's not terrible, the Dwarf army. Yeah, I don't know. The Skyhammer is a bit of an odd pick. So, Turin is a rat person? I don't know if I'm a rat person. If anything, I would say, like, I don't even know who I would identify with, personality-wise. Turin, how to win Wood Elves as Bretonnia. So, when you're playing against Wood Elves with New Bretonnia, I would recommend getting mostly Battle Pilgrims, because Battle Pilgrims have extremely high leadership. They have shields, so they can, you know, take Wood Elf missile fire pretty effectively. They come in a high model count. They can out-trade Eternal Guard. They can trade, not evenly, but pretty well with War Dancers. Just a very well-rounded cheap unit. Grail Reliquae, you're probably going to want some Peasant Bowmen, just because, again, they're very cheap. And though the Glade Guards will like outclass them one-on-one, the Peasant Bowmen can kind of overwhelm a little bit. I would recommend Royal Pegasus Knights, because you can get just raw dominance over the sky. And then a single group of Knights of the Realm would be really good as well, just to kind of deal with any Wild Riders that are going to come your way. I also really like the Fey Enchantress in that build. She's quite good. Lore of Life is good. So, yeah. You guys want another random build? Okay, fine. One more random build. Okay, yeah. Subscriber cockfight, maybe? You guys want to do that? No, we got to do another random build, guys. I feel like that was a letdown. And my hands actually feel fine right now. So, yeah, I haven't won the Grand Campaign yet with anyone. So, I'm playing through one right now. So, Men-at-Arms with swords and shields? Yeah, they are. Yeah, you can mix in battle programs with men-at-arms, and so we're facing off against Icarus. So what faction do you guys want a random of? We already did Greenskins. We did Beastmen. What do you guys want? Turin was in the Warhammer 2 trailer. I don't know about that. So, what faction? Let me see. What faction do you all want? Random Jawi? I feel like Bretonnia would be pretty funny too, though. No, let's do Bretonnia, guys. Because I could get some like really cool cav that I never see play. Okay, so we're auto-generating. Here's our army. Oh, this is so gross. Oh, against vampire counts? Come on. Come on, man. Give me some love here. And I got Lore of Heavens. Oh, that's so gross. Oh. Okay, so... Oh, he switched. He switched. Yes. Yes. Alright, so I have a Peasant Bowman front line. I got some men-at-arms, some 4 mounted yeomen, though. Oh, that's so much. And then I have 2 Knights of the Realm, I have Pegasus Knights, and a Field Trebuchet. Guys, we're already doing this. The Bretonnia. Are you not entertained? You guys just see, like, just all this spam going off. Come on, guys. You know this is going to be funny. I told you to get Gabos. Anna, I promise I will do a greenskin game with the Gabos. The reason I didn't do it, though, is because I already have one with them on the channel. So I'm trying to, like, be a little diverse here, but... Turin looked like a high elf. Oh, I guess that could be worse. I mean, at least they're decent looking, right? No mulligan, dude. We're taking this. Okay, fine. You guys want a mulligan? Do you guys want a mulligan? I mean, I feel like this is a fun, like, ridiculous one, right? Dude, I have all these cav. The fearsome peasant infantry corps. You know, at least they were nice enough to give me a Grail Reliquary. What is it? Re-roll or riot? Okay, fine. We're re-rolling. Ready? Huh. All right, that's better actually. I like that. Okay. You know, but the problem is he's gonna think that I'm playing a serious army now because I have King Lewin and a Paladin. But man, 3 Knights of the Realm. I got some skirmishers. I got Knight Errants. Turin saved the stash. Dude, I can't grow a mustache to save my life, man. You know, guys, the true Chaos Gods, would have wanted that mulligan at the last second. Stop bending to these animals. You guys are great. Okay, guys, so it's time. Let's focus up, everyone. Enough. So it's time to get this front line ready to go. So we do have a very shit front line. We do have a Grail Reliquary, which will hopefully keep them fighting. We do have a single group of Peasant Bowmen, which is good. Man, we have so many cav, guys. This is gonna be crazy. So we do have these guys which we can deploy on the high ground. We have a oh, is this a Blessed Field Trebuchet? Oh man, I scored today, guys. Okay, so is this Paladin on the ground? Oh great, so he can be in the front line. He can help hold the line. What are Knight Errants good for? They're anti-infantry, so it's funny, I like never use them. So we do have these guys here. We'll put the Knight Errants. Do they have like any sort of like cool deployment options? So we'll put one over here. We'll put one over here. Let's actually put the Knight Errants with my main army. These guys, Lewin can be in group 4 and these can be in group 5. So, all right. So, yeah, let's do it. Hey, I'm not cheating. Technically, I do get 1 mulligan, guys. So, okay, so we're going to shoot in here. We're just going to kind of, I don't know if we want to advance up the hill here, but I guess we will. So we're going to start shooting in with these guys. This guy's probably like, what the hell is going on here? Like, who picks those units? So we're getting some good pot shots. Like, why is his army so small? I guess he did bring 3 Demogryph Knights, which is pretty crazy. So the Knights of the Realm are going to have to perform here for sure. So, oh man, does he have more cav? He has like a whole army of Demogryph Knights. Oh, this is brutal. So we probably want to get the Field Trebuchet shooting at some of the demis. Oh man. Oh god. Why does he have 5 Demogryph Knights? Why? Oh god. So we're shooting in at those guys, man. Those Demogryph Knights. Okay, so maybe we need to just get as much value as we possibly can here. I wanted to get the high ground here. I know it's a little bit like of a bold move, but let's go ahead and pull these cav up. Let's pull these guys over here. We'll pull these guys over here and just kind of like see if we can do a little something something. King Lewin we need to get going as well. And the Peasant Bowman we can, yeah, it looks like he's shooting in here. So what we can do now is get the Knights of the Realm and just like intercept here. And let's get King Lewin over there as well. So he does like net, but he's also surrounded by like halberds and stuff. So let's get these guys here. And we'll get these guys kind of collapsing down here. And these guys can go after the wizard there. So that's great. So the Mounted Yeoman, we want to shoot these guys and put them in skirmish mode. And King Lewin's getting in there just going wild, just hog wild. So he dives into the nets, unfortunately, but we're doing some good damage here, actually. The Knights of the Realm do have an anti-large bonus, so they should be able to do a little something for themselves. So the Knight Errants, I do not know why I accidentally charged those in. That was a huge misplay. So we're pulling those guys back, but the Knight Errants over here are able to surround that Light Wizard, which is quite nice. So let's make sure to use all the different buffs here. But yeah, guys, we're actually surrounding these Demogryph Knights a little bit, which is great. So let's pull these back, just kind of keep these peasants shooting here a little bit. And yeah, let's actually have King Lewin fight Karl Franz. We're going to go ahead and use the Lion Shield and all those different abilities and just kind of keep kiting these guys around. Because again, the longer those Demogryph Knights chase, the better for me. So we're going to get these Knight Errants charging into the back of these Spearmen, which might not seem good on paper, but still, you know, we're doing okay for ourselves. And actually, Karl's, did we get the self-healing on him? I think we did, but Karl's doing pretty well against me, actually. So a little bit scary. So let's start shooting some Peasant Bowman fire up there to see if we can, you know, poke him down a little bit. And you know, we're getting some good kiting over here. This is good stuff, guys. So let's start shooting, and yeah, let's just start. Look at these Demogryph Knights just getting kited into oblivion. Oh my goodness. So King Lewin is actually winning. Like, of course, he can beat Karl Franz like pretty easily in head-to-head. And these guys are doing good. The Knight Errant's getting a nice rear charge. Let's go Lance Formation. Lance Formation, last second. Oh yeah, get that charge, boys. And we're able to kill his Light Wizard in the back, guys. This is great. So yeah, let's just keep chasing Karl Franz off the field, guys. I'm a little bit hard right now. So all right, let's go Mighty Ducks Formation. We're just gonna put him in the Lance Formation. Get in there, boys. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. And but yeah, like our infantry corps, we still have like a bunch of halberds and like other things like this. So let's kind of keep trying to polish off these Demogryph Knights. Definitely just chase him off the battlefield. And our Knight Errants were able to get over there and just do their business. But yeah, my opponent definitely making a bit of a huge misplay, wasting these Demogryph Knights chasing. So I think that might be the reason we may win this, guys. We still do have a Paladin fighting in here. Let's make sure to use his activated abilities here. The Peasant Blob somehow, some way is still fighting, and the Knight Errant's doing a really good job like routing these guys off. So good stuff. He does have some Demogryph Knights sitting over here. So Icarus definitely in a little bit of trouble here. So let's look at these guys still just getting, they're literally just getting Benny Hilled in the background, you know? They're just getting like Benny Hilled, like ran in circles. So let's just keep pushing here. The Knight Errant's doing a great job. Let's just kind of keep chasing down some of these routing troops. We're able to kill that wizard as well, so let's charge them up here. Let's put them in the charge formation just so we're especially gangster. So we do have some demis coming in here, so let's get a nice cinematic shot of this battle about to go down here. Come on, boys. Oh yeah, that's glorious. Just spears and everything, and oh yeah, we did it. So random Gen 3. I hope you guys are entertained by this. You're a little bit hard right now. Dude, that was so much fun. Yeah, Turin is my middle name in real life. Dude, I mean, I don't know if he brought like, you know what I noticed is when I actually play under my Turin YouTube name, like right now, like people usually bring weird builds against me. Yeah. So do you guys want another random build? Do you want me to just keep going till I lose with it? With the random build? Do your Raspberry, do your dark Polish magic rituals. She does. She does. 3-0 with random armies, guys. I know I did. Okay. I know, Lady Turin killed it on today's thumbnail. It is literally the best one we've had yet. It just has the salon just all fat and greasy and gross. It's just like huge sagging nipples. Just all disgusting. Okay. Have you lost with Chaos 5 days? Chaos 5 days ago on this map? I don't know, Archeon. I don't think so. I don't think I played you, if that's what you're asking. Okay, we'll keep the random coming. I mean, you know, it's about entertainment. Oh, okay, so who do you guys want? Random dwarves? Let's do random clan Angrand. Okay, so you guys ready for this? You guys ready for the random? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Boom. Oh no, look at this army. Oh, what are we doing? Okay, guys, so we got a good front line, actually. We got some good missile, but the big problem is 3 bolt throwers and a cannon. Like, oh no. Okay, guys, let's do it. We're playing it. We got Belagar. Oh, man. Not a unit under 800 gold. Guys, we're doing random dwarves. Random Belagar. Come on, guys. Turin, weren't your subs at like 4.5 like 2 weeks ago? No. If you guys want to know like my rate of growth, I get about 1,000 subs a month, like 900 to 1,000 subs. So yeah, to answer your question, that's the case here. So guys, we're climbing this ladder with troll builds. We're just climbing it, no mercy. Yeah, the wrath of the random generated build. Yeah, so I get about 800 to 1,000 subs a month, give or take. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Will B says, random fights are the best. If my pants weren't already so tight, they'd be much tighter. Well, guys, I think we found our new niche on the stream, right? Because I can play competitive builds whenever, but like on the channel, you know, we might find out that something's good, right? All right. So, man, this is a cool ass map. Man, Creative Assembly really added some gangster maps. Slon tits, yeah. No, I didn't re-roll, dude. This is the first try here. So we're going to go ahead and get these guys, our frontliners here, just kind of standard rank and file. We're going to go ahead and put Belagar over here as well. And we probably need something to defend the back line. So we're actually going to pull a group of Longbeards, put him in group 2, and these guys can just stay in group 1. So Belagar should be in group 3. Okay, great. Yeah. So we got the Gimli subscribes going on. I like it. Always a good sign. So Belagar and the boys are ready here. And what can happen up here? I feel like there could be some funny business. The terrain is a little bit odd here. That's my only like critique. So let's go ahead and get the Iron Drakes back here, and then get the Flame Drakes over here as well. We're going to have some Longbeards on defense. We really don't have that much to defend with, which is a little bit stressful. So these Thunders can kind of sit on the wing over here. These Rangers can sit, you know, can we do a Vanguard? Let's actually do like a Vanguard Ranger build and just kind of like put them up there and see what happens. We have the Rangers with great weapons over here. Man, we just don't have like that much like defense really, which is a little bit stressful. So we want him to disgroup and be in group 1. Let's go ahead and pop lock and drop that. So we have a bolt thrower here. So what we probably want to do is like get one bolt thrower going here. Let's get this one kind of over here. So what we're going to do is like separate them into 3 different areas, so my opponent like can't just get freebies on them. And we'll put this cannon back here, and this one, it's going to be, oh, man, this map is really killing my buzz here. So I could just get them like up on the high ground here, which actually wouldn't be terrible. Okay, so we're good. I think. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of like deployment when the battle starts. So, okay, cool. So he gets here. So let's get these 2 bolt throwers up here on the high ground. Let's go ahead and advance my army like right here. Let's get this cannon moving up here as well. And these Longbeards can kind of sit right here. Does he have any flying? Doesn't look like he does. Okay, so we can kind of like try and secure at least. So cool. So it looks like the bolt throwers are all moving. This one we need to move up as well. Let's go ahead and put it up on the hill here. And yeah, so hopefully these bolt throwers can get up here like before the fighting starts. We want to like position them right here and have a bit of a firing line. And yeah, because he has a fast army, so he's going to close in on me pretty quick. And I don't know if he's going to like come around my backside or, you know, what his plans are. So we did lose sight of him here, which is a little bit stressful. But I think once we get up on the slip, we should be able to kind of like see what's going on. So if anything gets past those bolt throwers, you're filing a complaint to CA. Yeah, I hear you on that, man. So yeah, which way is he going now? It's making me a little stressed out here. So we're actually going to put these Rangers up here. And yeah, these bolt throwers need to get in position. We need to like get them like in a firing line up here. So great. So we're not sure where my opponent's going yet. So let's go ahead and form battle lines right here, and then get this cannon and these bolt throwers kind of you know, kind of lurking about here. Yeah, we have a lot of siege pieces. So I don't think he's coming here. So we're actually going to turn around a little bit and like turn and face this way, because I think my Rangers would have like seen their elf eyes would have seen what was going on there. So maybe a little bit of like dual flanking action going on. So let's actually pull a group of Longbeards over here, put them in group 4, and yeah, where the hell is he? So we want to put these guys in group 5. Let's get them up on this rock here and just start like forming a formation here. Maybe he's going up to the high ground here. That would be really bad actually if he does go up there, because we don't have like a lot of support. So okay, so it looks like he is coming around the back indeed, which is fine. So let's get these bolt throwers and have them turn and start shooting here, which is going to be good. We do have our battle line coming to engage here, which is, yeah, so he is coming around the back, which is fine. So let's go ahead and get these guys set up right here, get these Thunders set up here, get my Drakes kind of online. We do have a bit of a battle line going, so good. So yeah, we probably want to pull the cannon a little bit further back, and the bolt thrower, yeah, we can just start shooting here. So yeah, let's actually shoot at these Forsaken, which is going to be nice. And these 2 bolt throwers, let's actually, you want to position them up here? Yeah, no, this is so risky. Let's position them up on the hill and start like shooting down at these guys right now. See if we can like get some angles. So yeah, we'll do this, and yeah, so good. So it looks like we're about ready to start fighting. Let's get our artillery pieces back. we want to definitely get our cannon back here as well. So it's going to be a little bit like slow on the positioning of our artillery, but let's go ahead and do this. And yeah, we can like position these guys right here, these guys right here. And yeah, let's just wait for our opponent now, guys. We do have the Iron Drakes coming in. Yeah, let's see, where are our Thunders? We want to make sure they're like starting to shoot. So we're going to deploy them like right here on the high ground, and hopefully we can do some good work for ourselves. So we're going to start throwing in here. Let's pull these guys back here. And yeah, he's probably going to get us here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we are getting some bolt thrower action, which isn't bad, but he's going to just run those over. The positioning, you know, it didn't pay off, unfortunately, guys. So let's go ahead and pull these miners up here and put them in melee and just go after these guys, which should be fine. He's reforming his battle lines here, and we do have the bolt throwers up here. But yeah, we're doing some okay damage, and you can see that some of our nades are doing pretty good for themselves. And honestly, those things are so cheap that it's not like a huge devastating loss if we, you know, lose those guys, essentially. So, so let's go ahead and reform our battle line right here. Let's go ahead and just kind of, we probably want to just, yeah, send those guys here. Let's get these guys going here. And now we're getting some good thunder fire, which is quite nice. So we want to reform ranks right here, get these guys back. And these Longbeards should hold up pretty well against Forsaken, guys. So let's also roast them with some of these cannons and get this bolt thrower back as far as possible, and we can pull these Longbeards and auxiliary here. So these bolt throwers, we want to scoot those back. And Belegar and the boys, we want to just essentially engage in the front line. So good. So yeah, things are looking pretty up in the world, guys. And he's coming in hot here, so maybe we just want to start shooting at these Dragon Ogre Shaggoths. We're just going to kind of keep roasting. Let's focus here, and then also get the Thunderer shooting at these Dragon Ogres. We want to pull these Longbeards from auxiliary and have the Bolt Throwers also start. Let's have them shoot at Kolek, actually. That would probably be a pretty good choice. We can shoot at Kolek here as well. So Belegar and the boys are in here. It looks like he's going to go after him with Kolek, which is fine. And yeah, let's pull these guys back and have them start shooting at Kolek, which is going to be pretty good. We did get the miners engaged up here, which is pretty good. So we might be able to salvage the Bolt Thrower situation. So we'll have them turn and shoot here. Belegar, we probably don't want to use his Unbreakable trait yet, but let's go ahead and use the Mighty Oathstone to give some melee defense. We're getting some good fire here on some of these Shaggoths, which isn't bad. You can see that, oh, are these actually the Scolder Guard? Oh, they are. So we're going to pull up these Auxiliary Longbeards to get in there and, you know, keep doing our thing. Let's shoot at Forsaken, have these guys kind of keep shooting here. And yeah, we're actually getting some good damage with these torpedoes here. So, and the cannon's also shooting at him. Big Papa Belegar's doing pretty good, but yeah, up here it's a little bit dicey to say the least. So let's get these Rangers, kind of keep working on these Chaos Knights. Belegar's in pretty good shape. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we don't want to pop in Revenge Incarnate, but man, our little firing line here isn't doing bad. So we're going to pull these guys back here. Let's pull these guys over here, and yeah, let's just keep focusing that Shaggoth down. So he does have some infantry that kind of got through here. So let's go ahead and start roasting some of those guys with these, and just kind of stack these guys like right on top of it. So unfortunately, he is going to be able to run past me, but he is taking a lot of damage there. But the Scolder Guard shooting in there doing some okay work for us. So up top, we're able to break the Chaos Knight. So let's go ahead and reform our Ballista squad here. So let's get these guys going here. Let's get these miners. Let's get these Rangers back down here. And okay, so the cannon is still shooting. So we want to just kind of like, if we can work down Kolek somehow, that's going to be really, really strong. So we do have these Longbeards here. We're going to pull the Scolder Guard back, and we're going to keep sending Belegar to like try and help out against these Shaggoths. Oh yeah, and we have these guys back online. So let's see if we can just pop out the Shaggoth real quick. Maybe take them down. Our frontline troops are struggling a little bit. We still do have some Longbeards. These guys are back online, which is great. So let's reposition them like right here. Let's get these guys here, get these miners kind of coming down here to help out. And okay, so we might actually like get a little stabilization, although we should probably finish those Chaos Knights off with those bolt throwers. So good. So Kolek's actually in really bad shape, so we're going to try and just lance him down here, which is, oh my goodness, this is so funny, man. So over here we do have these Rangers fighting, which is a little bit unfortunate. We're going to try and get the Scolder Guard like out and around there. And yeah, we have all these miners coming back, which is going to be huge. We also do have what are these guys over here? These are, oh, this is a bolt thrower team. So let's get them back up to their bolt throwers up here. And yeah, so these Rangers are actually shooting down on the valley right now. We do have Big Papa Belegar just putting up a great fight against the Shaggoth here. And yeah, so things are looking good. The Scolder Guard, you know, doing their thing. A little bit dicey, but you know, Kolek's low and he's taking like some heavy fire. So we want to get these Iron Drake torpedoes shooting here. You can see that these guys are taking blasting charges. This bolt thrower crew is shooting here. Belegar's going in ham. He's going to settle some grudges for sure. And these miners, we probably want to pull them into melee to like back up Belegar. But these Rangers are having a little bit of trouble getting away. But let's get Belegar in there so he can help. And yeah, with the Scolder Guard are going to shoot into the back of these guys, which is going to be devastating. So very, very good stuff. And it looks like, yeah, those Chaos Knights did get back in there, which is a little bit unfortunate. Man, there's only 11 of them. That's so rough. So, yeah, so the fighting's pretty wild. Let's go ahead and, do we want to pop Revenge Incarnate? Yeah, let's go ahead and pop that right now just to get those, like, big stats. So maybe we can turn that around. And let's see if our Iron Drakes can shut down this group here and see if they can turn and fight there. And these Scolder Guard, we want to, like, pull them back just a little bit. So, okay, so unfortunately we did lose the top, but those guys are wavering up there, which is good. And the Revenge Incarnate is popped. We're getting some decent little shots here, but let's have this cannon turn and shoot here and see if we can do a little bit of crossfire here. But yeah, come on, Belegar, finish off that stupid Shaggoth. But yeah, our Scolder Guard doing a good job actually like roasting some guys here. So pretty wild fight. Let's kind of keep shooting here. And what do we have left? So this cannon can turn and shoot. If these Rangers come back, that's going to be really, really nice, guys. That's going to be incredible. So come on, Belegar, you can beat the Shaggoth, man. Come on, do it for your people. Do it for the people. Get in there. We're going to use this Mighty Oath Stone. So he gets in there. He does some good damage. But again, he's very low himself. He is steady, which is a little bit tough. I can't afford to lose him. That's going to be so bad if I do. Man, so we do lose him. That's really rough. So we're kind of just shooting in the face of the Shaggoth. He's taking bolts to the back. But again, it's not like too much pressure. So let's get these guys coming as well. And yeah, so this Shaggoth, man, it was able to beat Belegar, which is really rough. So we're just kind of shooting here, but as far as the rest of the army goes, we don't have too much left. I mean, we have some troops who are like still steady, and these Rangers did come back. So let's switch them. Oh, they're actually out of ammunition. Interesting. So they got a lot of value for us this game. Kolek is back in action. Let's go ahead and turn this bolt thrower and start shooting at Kolek. I think if we can like cheese him out, that's going to be more important. So this Shaggoth is still just sitting here. Oh my goodness. And these Thunders are coming back as well. And yeah. So come on, keep shooting in here, boys. So. Yeah, so the random army did not succeed today, guys. This was our first random army loss. But guys, I think if I had positioned my 2 bolt throwers better, I think we could have won that. That was just like a poor play on my part. So random Gen 3. Oh, random Gen 4. That's our 4th one. Damn. Okay, so cool. So yeah, that was fun. That was a wild one. Yeah, the bolt throwers, the positioning of the first ones cost us the game. If we had had those guys tight in the formation, crossfiring against those Shaggoths, I think that would have been pretty good for us. But yeah, good stuff. Well played to my opponent. Super fun. And you're wondering what a Dragon Ogre... Yeah, I'm probably not going to read that one. Okay, guys. So what we're going to do is... We'll do a regular quick battle now with a somewhat competitive build, if that's okay with you guys. So we're going to do... A regular quick battle here. Actually, no, we're gonna do a subscriber cockfight. That's right. I need to give my hand a break. I get too wild sometimes, guys. So 1v1 Turin sub cockfight. Password is Turin, lowercase. So if you guys could join, we're gonna have 2 of you guys fight each other. And please, guys, if you have, I would play more quick battles like that, but I have to give my hand a rest because I have wrist tendonitis. So you guys join up, and 2 of you guys are gonna fight each other. We'll have you guys fight on the Varg. Let's have you guys fight on the Warpstone Mine. That's always a pretty cool looking map. So, yeah. So let's do it, guys. Let's have some fun. I'm gonna cast this game. Are you not entertained? I know. This was a great stream today. So, looks like we probably got a lot of new faces. I mean, this is probably a record. We have about 500 people watching. So we got Draco Knight facing off against Kronos. So I'm actually. Oh, looks like he dodged. We have a dodger. We have a Turin subscriber cockfight dodge going on. So, yeah, we're having a cockfight. I'm going to cast the hell out of this game, guys. So you guys get excited. So turning on the face-off here. So we got McDoodles versus Draco Knight. And guys, please, if you guys have a potato computer, please do not join these. Because it is so miserable for everyone else to watch if it's super laggy. So please, try to not join if you have a potato. I'm begging you. So Draco Knight or McDoodles, if either of you guys have a potato... please just let someone else play because it's really rough for everyone to watch. So, okay, I'm going to leave, rejoin as a spectator. Let's go ahead and wait and see for it to load up here. And Turin, let's go ahead and spectate. So make sure you guys close that slot also. So Turin, great. So, cool. So can we do a 2v2 cockfight sometime? Yeah, we will. We will. Yeah, we had 400, we had a close to 500 at one point, which was pretty cool. So, Turin doesn't stay true to his part Irish. Potatoes are welcome. Yes. So it should be a good one. I'm pretty excited to see the builds here. So I actually have this block here, so you guys can't see what they're doing. Let's see. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions, now's the time. We're just chilling. So yeah, seriously. I was always surprised. I mean, the channel grew pretty quick. I was really excited when I got my first sub. I remember I wonder, are any of you guys in here OGs? Do we have anyone who's been here since the beginning? I feel like I recognize some of you guys from the early days. When I had 34 subs and I had a nasally voice and was just on some potato microphone. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Those were the days. But I mean, obviously I prefer this now, but we got Lady Turin just making the most dank thumbnails known to the universe, with just fat, disgusting, greasy slawns. We need to be out here, Ryan. You're going to get wrecked. What's the difference between Bretonnia and Bordello? So Bordello is just a sub-faction of Bretonnia, like the Crooked Moon or the Bloody Hands. It's basically just a Bretonnian roster that looks different aesthetically and doesn't have access to as many lords. It's kind of just like if you want to play Alberic, you just pick them. I didn't play Warhammer Tabletop. I played 40K for like a month, and then I quit and started playing Magic the Gathering. But when I moved back to Los Angeles in September, October, sometime in that time period, I'm actually going to be playing, getting back into 40K Tabletop. So I'm going to make a Chaos Space Marines army. Excuse me. You were in the first subscriber cockfight, Mason? Awesome, man. How do you make Vargulfs work? Vargulfs are extremely good against factions that don't have focus missile fire. So they're good against dwarves. I mean, though dwarves do have good missiles, but again, they don't have like a anti-large cav unit that can really punish them, and slayers are a little bit ineffective at chasing them down. He kept describing how he want. Yes, yeah. Lady Turin and I were talking about the thumbnail, and I told her I wanted it as foul and disgusting as possible with grease and food, and she nailed it. Dude, you need to bring warrior priests. Bretonnian pro build I got here. Yeah, I'm excited to see what you guys got going on. Would ranked be improved if you couldn't tell what faction you were fighting against? I don't think so, because I think it's kind of like, I like being able to like, yes. I think you should enter a lobby with the faction you want to play, and then you have to stay as that faction, but you can still counterpick, right? But I don't like people being able to counterpick factions. Like, I wish it was like StarCraft or any other competitive game where you pick a faction and you load into the lobby and you play. You know, like that's the way to do it. How has the meta changed due to the overwhelming threat of the Goblin Wolf Chariot? Yes. Well, the Goblin Wolf Chariot is just incredibly threatening with its 24 weapon strength and a minor anti-infantry bonus, mind you. So it's just a force to be reckoned with. So guys, you are going to love Draco Knight's build. I can't see McDoodle's build, but man, Draco Knight's build is making me a little bit hard right now. Anna just took a selfie with a filter. Yes. What's happening here? This chat just getting out of control. I started playing 40K and then I quit and started playing Magic. Dude, Magic the Gathering is a drug, dude. The Helpful Pug. I played last night till like 3 a.m. It was pretty ham. But yeah, when Lady Turin and I move back to California, we're gonna play some tabletop for sure. All right, McDoodles, it's time, man. The people are clamoring for this cockfight. Turin, do you think caps would be useful in multiplayer? I don't like caps. I hated that part of Shogun 2. That was like one of my least favorite mechanics, was like the objectives to capture. That's probably one of my biggest complaints about Dawn of War 3 is I don't like the fact that there's like control points and stuff. Do you think the Goblin Wolf Chariot is the reason Chuck Norris is afraid to play Total War? Yeah. No, dude. Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know. Shit. Maybe that's how my risks get better. I stop fapping, right? Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get rid of the image, and it is time, boys. It is time. Yeah, Magic is balls deep. Are we going to see some big black coach? Yeah, maybe. I think, guys, what we're going to do after this is we're going to do a team game and then probably call it a stream, because, again, I'm trying to protect my hands so I can keep making videos for you all week, because if I go for too long, I'm not able to, like, do anything. It's crippling. So, yeah. So we're going to do a team battle after this one. It's going to be really fun. We're going to do a 2v2 team battle. Hey, is Bart Fitzgerald in here? I promised I would get him in on the next one if he was on stream. Bart, you in there, man? You found your stride in commentating around casting 22? I don't play in Magic the Gathering. I play Commander format. EDH, Elder Dragon Highlander. Who would win in a fight? 19 Wolf Chariots or 19 Black Coaches? The coaches would annihilate them. Because the coaches cause terror. They would just terror out them. What's your favorite Warhammer 2 race? Lizardmen. Do you think unit caps would be useful? I don't think so. I mean, maybe. I don't know. That's debatable. Yeah, if it was implemented well, sure. Do you consider 3 giants and 2 fire mages to be cheese? No, I don't. Not at all. Like, Chaos has such an uphill battle. I think you need to use like all the funny business you can. Sean O'Dwyer, to answer your question, I have horrible wrist tendonitis and carpal tunnel in my right hand. So my mouse hand that I click with, and you guys see all that fancy micro, I actually have a really degenerative wrist condition with that. So it's really painful if I play too much. My favorite Warhammer unit, I love Chaos, Warriors of Chaos, like Chaos, like just Chaos troops in general. Like I'm just, like I love Aspiring Champions. I love Berserkers of Khorne. They're not in the game yet. I really like Wulfric the Wanderer from lore. Would I do a faction guide? Yeah, maybe I will do some faction guides probably. Have I seen a physiotherapist? It's actually, I just took, to answer your question about my hair, I just took a shower and actually just combed it back. So it'll get fluffy again as the day goes on. Yeah, I've seen a doctor. Yeah, he helped me out quite a bit. So I used to be able to not play video games at all for like 2 years. So, okay, so Yeah, so it looks like they're about ready to get playing. So I'm trying not to like spoil anything for the deployment in case they're stream sniping. So did the Slan invent the hovercraft? Maybe just to cart them around. Okay, guys, it's time. It's time. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Turin here, and welcome to another Total War Warhammer live battlecast. In this game, we are going to have a matchup between the Gobos, led by Draco Knight. So definitely very excited for this build, and he's going to be facing off against Bretonnia, led by McDoodles. So for Draco Knight's army, he has a front line of Night Goblins, he has the Warlord's Boys, a bunch of just to 8-peak loonies, he has all of them. On top of that, he has the Rusty Heirs of Night Goblin Archers who are going to be very, very efficient if they're able to kind of get their paws on a Bretonnian Lord without getting focused down. So I really, really like this build. And guys, Night Goblins trade incredibly well with Bretonnian Infantry. I really, really like that pick, actually. Aside from that, he does have the Arachnaut Queen. He has some nasty Skulkers, and this is definitely one of my favorite kind of strategies here. So you put the nasty Skulkers on top of sensitive targets, and then when your opponent, goes for them, you use the Smoke Bomb ability, which is a pretty massive slow. He also does have some Night Goblin Squig Hoppers over here, so just going straight thug life. But unfortunately, his nasty Skulkers have been discovered. They're definitely frightening, and you can see their leadership is already at -20. But, the one thing that the Bretonnian player, or the Gobbo player, does have going for him is that these Royal Pegasus Knights, or Hippogriff Knights, are going to just be terrible against this build. They're not they only have 60 armor, and they can get poked down very easily by Gobbo Missile Fire. So you can see the Gobbo player bringing his forces over to help, and you can see the Squig Hoppers are pissed off. They're getting in there. They're going to go ham. Just look at them going through the forest here. So they're going to charge in here, get on these Royal Pegasus Knights here. And guys, they only have 60 armor, so these guys will actually do some decent damage. So they're getting surrounded. You can just see the Squig Hoppers. Just look at them get in there and just muck these guys up. This is so great. They just got their little prison shanks out. Oh, not doing a ton of damage, but still very cool nonetheless. So for the rest of the Bretonnian player's forces, he has mostly men-at-arms with pole arms over here, which is a bit of an interesting pick. I would like to see some battle pilgrims. He also has peasant bowmen, King Lu and Leon Kerr, and that's pretty much it. But he also does have Lord of Heavens, which should be pretty interesting here. So just look at these Squig Hoppers, guys. They're so thug. They're just feasting. Oh, are they getting terror routed though? No, they're here. And guys, this is what I'm telling you. Look how terrible these Royal Hippogriff Knights are. They're just getting like slayed by these regiments of renown. And then also he used the maternal instinct to trap them, and he killed. Yeah, it looks like they just killed a bunch of those models there. Just excellent stuff. So very, very well played by our Draco Knight over here using the Squig Hoppers. This guy has just such a cool build. You got to give him mad props here. So right now the Gobbo firing line is postured up in the back line. You can see they're kind of right here. They're looking to get, and this is literally what's going to happen, guys. So they're going to just get these right here. They're going to get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and just take some shots over here at these Royal Hippogriff Knights. Man, this is a cool build. You got to give the Gobbo build props. So the Bretonnian player getting some very, very good missile fire, definitely retaliating very effectively, shooting down some of these squigs. But guys, these guys are coming around the back line, and they do hit very, very hard against infantry. So if they can like get in here, honestly, even against like foot squares, they'd probably do pretty well. So you can see the Gobbos are shooting up here. It looks like they are shooting at some of those Royal Hippogriff Knights. And you can see that the Night Goblin War Boss on his Cave Squig and some big bosses are going to kind of jump over here. But look at the 8-peak loonies just destroying these Bretonnian infantry. So it's going very, very well for him over here. And you can see the Royal Hippogriff Knights. What he needs to do is get these Royal Hippogriff Knights. And now that the Squigs are over here, guys, he needs to just go and jump on that Arachnaut Queen. These Royal Hippogriff Knights are literally designed to kill the Arachnaut Queen. He needs to just go and get on those guys right now. And then use the Lore of Heavens, whatever buffs he has, to kind of accentuate that. But he does not want to be using these to go against the squigs. And he does land them on some of the spiders there. I think that was a little bit of a misclick, but he definitely needs to get those on the queen. That is like the primo target. So you can see the Goblin firing line has a very good concave. So guys, the concave in the principle of RTSs. So if any of you guys have ever played ScarCraft 2, anytime you have a missile engagement, you want the enemy's line to be straight like a board. And you want yours to be in a concave like this. So you get multiple firing angles, whereas with the linear kind of space available, he can only get one back at you. So concaving like this is very, very good. So very, very well played there by Draco Knight. So you can see it just crushes those peasant bowmen. And King Lewin and the boys are finally going after the Arachnaut Queen. I would have liked to see this much earlier while they're still healthier. But these Royal Hippogriff Knights are going to be able to just destroy this guy. But you can see the Squig, also, as well as these Goblin Big Bosses, are coming in to support. So in the front line, some of these Night Goblins actually get terrified. Granted, when they do come back, they should be able to make pretty short work of those men-at-arms. But the missile fire is coming in and also peppering the back of those guys. So very, very well played here. This is definitely one of the more entertaining battles I've seen in a while. Just Gobbos going wild everywhere. But guys, I'm telling you, these Squigs are very, very good against infantry. Just look at these guys. They got poison. They're just hopping around, just going ham, just feasting on the peasants here. Just look at this ravaging going on here. This is just pure Squig savagery. And I don't think I've ever actually seen anybody use the Squigs or even the Regiments of Renown. So very, very cool stuff nonetheless. But guys, the Arachnaut Queen got put in a trash can by those Royal Hippogriff Knights. So again, that is what they should be used for. Very, very well played there, but it was not for free. You can see that the Royal Hippogriff Knights have two models. They're shattered, and the entire Bretonnian army shatters at that point. So, man, that was great. that was just a wild, fun cast. So well played to Draco Knight as well as our Bretonnia player McDoodles. That was just a fun game. Seeing those squigs just feasting, yeah, that was some bamboozling, wasn't it? Man, great game. That was super fun. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well played. Well played. Good cockfight. Yeah, that was really fun, man. That was really fun seeing those two go at it. So is Bart in here? Bart Fitzgerald, are you in there? I promised you, man, I would get you in on one of these games. You messaged me last night at like 4 a.m. and I was just too tired to play. Or when I was going to bed, whenever that was. So, okay, so I'm just looking right now. All right. Well played to both players. Turin, do you dye your hair green to embrace your inner turnip? No, I do not. No inner turniping. So, we're going to host a battle. We're going to make it a 2v2 Turin fight. And we are going to... Password is Turin. So, if you guys just played in the game, let someone else play. If you just played Turin fight... Yeah, we'll just put... If you just played, let someone else join, essentially. So, Draco Knight and the other guy just... let the other two folks play if you don't mind. But yeah, well played by all you guys. That was a cool build. I feel like he took care of our goblin for the day, so I don't think we need any more of that. That was great. So yeah, guys. So first two to join get to play, and one of you guys can be on my team. So maybe I can invite some of you guys from my friends list. But yeah, I'll just let the first two join. Yeah. So great. We're actually gonna do let's do some small funds. So I got John Ton on my team. He is a very good multiplayer, and we got Shetland Apache as well as Kronos. So guys, we are going to do small funds, and let's just do a big like open field, right? So let's see, where do we want to do? I'm just looking through all the maps right now. The Essence of Chaos. We got the Stir River. I'm just looking. MP Cross. Yeah, we're just gonna do the Crossroads. So for my army, I'm going to play the Dawi, and we are going to. Man, it is so like. We're going to get the Slayer King, maybe? Do we want to just go big with him? I feel like that's going to be pretty good, because he's cheap also. So let's cut these abilities here. Let's get a Runesmith. Just strip him down, because, again, we're going bare bones here, guys. Man, this is going to be rough. Actually, I feel like I want High King Thorgrim. So we're going to get these. We're going to get the Great Book of Grudges, and cut this guy, and then... So let's see what we're facing first. Yeah, that was yeah, we're doing mini armies. So me and John Ton versus Shetland Apache himself, the man, the myth, the legend. And we got Kronos 45 going ham with so John, I think we need to play a bit of a defensive build here. So what do we want to get? Want to get the Gobblobber? Oh, it just feels so haggard. Okay. The cannon just feels like a liability, you know? So we're going to get some of these guys. We're also going to get the Grumbling Guard. Dude, this is like all I can afford with this. Oh, God. It's just so little, you know? It's so little. So I guess we cut these maybe, and then we just get some, like, miners? Yeah. Grombrindle? No, because... Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. You know, but no, we're going with the Slayer King, guys. I think he opens up some options for us. He gives us, like, more troop density. So we got some spears over here, and I would love to get the Gobblobber, but, you know, I'm kind of concerned that Shetland Apache is going to get, like, some cav and things like that, so I feel like I need an answer to that. Oh, I should probably block this so they can't see what I'm picking. Yeah, you guys are probably watching, aren't you? And this has been a really fun stream today, guys. This has probably been some of the most fun I've had. Okay, so we probably want to get... Do we want to get these guys? Okay, so we'll get those, and then we probably want to get some kind of funny business over here, so... I feel like Warriors of Dragonfire Pass might be okay. I don't know. The Dwarf Warriors are just going to be so haggard. Oh, do we want a cannon? And they're probably going to have, like... Flying Lords are really expensive, though. They're really expensive. Let me see what my ally has. Okay, so he's got some goodies. So maybe we just get one group of those. And do we want to get... What do we want to get? So maybe a Thunderer? Oh, God. And then do we want to get some Slayers? What do we get if we cut that? Okay. We're going bare bones here, guys. We're going straight up bare bones. All right. Oh, we need to chevron those guys down. All right, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, I'll do faction guides eventually. Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to go ham here. Yeah. Oh yeah, zombie spam's gonna be really scary here for sure. Yeah, it used to be my catchphrase before. What was your catchphrase, Anna? All right, so I'm ready when you guys are. You guys better beware. My army is ferocious. going down here, guys. Oh man, the one thing I don't really like is the frickin' this pick. These guys here. Let's revamp that. So let's cut these guys and get rid of these. What can I afford? Can I afford the Regiment of Renown? Oh, I can. Okay, that's actually probably pretty good. So okay, great. And they're better in melee too. So let's cut this. Let's cut this. All right, John Ton, Kronos, and Shetland Apache. Let's do it, brother. Let's have some fun. So this is going to be the last game of the stream. So, Bart, how do you get the Regiment of Renown in Quick Battle multiplayer? So if you have the DLC bought, you should just have access to it. There shouldn't be any problem. So I don't suppose anyone has a spare copy. Delma, I do not have an extra copy, but I will be doing giveaways. When I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of the full game, as well as some other stuff as well. So, and we're pretty close, actually. We're like, what are we around? Like 9,200, give or take. So we're going to be doing a big giveaway. Dude, I'm really excited. This game's going to be super fun, I feel. Like, I think this might be like the new way, because it won't lag as much, so it'll be more fun for you guys to watch, and it's going to be like very focused. I should have gotten an organ gun. Oh, that would have been fun here. Yeah. Yeah, so let's do it. John Ton and I are gonna try and bring home the W. Or we might just get trash can. Vampire counts are incredibly strong on this small funds, because again, they can just spam summon zombies and just get a huge army. You got sunburn, Turin? Oh, you're out in the yard like weeding stuff? Yes. Sorry to hear, man. I hope you feel better. I've been sunburned a lot. I'm probably gonna die of skin cancer. Oh, baby. Play sad violin track for me. Yeah. Oh, you know. Hey, did you guys like the Darth Sidious bit at the end of the prank video I did? That was my favorite part of it. You know. Let me know if you guys like that, and I'll start doing more of that in my videos. Just putting him randomly laughing at things. Yeah. So, guys, again, I just want to sincerely thank you all for subscribing to my channel. It means a lot. Thank you, and thank you guys for watching, hanging out. You know, Lady Turin and I really enjoy streaming with you guys. It's some of the most fun we have here, connecting with you all. So again, really appreciate your guys' support. Seriously, it's been a blast, and I look forward to continuing to put out content for you guys. Trying to have a nice balance of competitive and humor. I feel like that's kind of the recipe for success for everyone. So yeah, thank you guys. Seriously, really appreciate it. So a little heartfelt stuff. But yeah, guys, my back smells like baby back ribs at the moment. Don't think that's healthy. Sunny D, it probably isn't. Conquistador Doge, where are you from, man? If you're somewhere near the equator. No, I actually don't drink very much, to answer your question. But when I live with Lady Turin, maybe I'll do like a semi-drunk, like a tipsy stream. Just all random generated. Then I'm just going to like wake up the next morning and be like rank 1,000 on ladder or something. I loved it more, Sith Lord. Dude, Italian Spartacus, we are getting wet and wild. We had 500 people watching at one point. It is just balls deep. Who disliked? Yeah, interesting. A lot of my videos get like 4 or 5 dislikes. And guys, if you haven't already, please go subscribe to my buddy Italian Spartacus. He's one of my really close friends. We went to college together 10 years ago, and he just started a YouTube channel. He did an awesome lore video today, actually, on the Dark Elves, I think. Was it Dark Elves? Yeah. So go, or no, it was on High Elves, excuse me. And then it'll transition into Dark Elves. But go subscribe, check him out, Italian Spartacus. He's in my recommended channels. Really nice guy. But we're doing a head-to-head campaign. I'm just gonna slay him with Archaon. Just slay. Land of Lady Turin with what's happening. Hey, Doosan, what's going on? Tipsy Turin. What's your master plan? My master plan is just the Slayer King to get in there and just start chopping skulls, man. What have you done? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to wake up next to Lady Turin. Well, that's the dream. All right, so John Ton and I have a pretty scary firing squad here. He has well, I don't want to say it because the opponents might be listening, so. All right, John. Let's do it, man. I feel like my army's pretty strong, dudes. Cause I got a runesmith. I got some regiments of renown going on here. Yeah, let's do it, John. Yes. I believe in you, homie. So the guy crying in the background of their picture is me. They're close. Yeah. Lady Turin and I are. If you guys want to see what we look like, you can go to Lady Turin's picture on our YouTube. It's a picture of us. I mean, you can obviously see what I look like, but seeing us together, of course. All right, John Ton. We got some, oh my goodness, look at the peasants. Oh, and a black coach. Dude, we're in trouble, man. We got a black coach over there. I don't know how we're going to deal with that thing. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little bit nervous. And what do we have? The questing knights. Oh, man. Yes. All right, dudes. This is going to be a wild one. Guys, we have a black coach. We got a black coach in here. Dude, I like the small funds for the team games on the stream. I think that's actually like maybe a little bit better than the traditional. So, so yeah, let's kind of like go here and just like kind of go up this way, and yeah, just pull the slayers. Man, those questing knights are gonna be freaking brutal though. But that's like really effective. Just like that huge peasant mob, like that's gonna be a lot of stuff to deal with, right? All right, so let's get this Rune of Wrath and Ruin coming over here. So what are these? These are Knight Errants, interestingly enough. So we're gonna get those guys in position. But the big black coach. Lady Turin already made peace with Italian Spartacus coming in the marriage package. I love it, man. I love it. Oh, I love you, Anna. You are the best. So yeah, we got some question knights coming over here. So yeah, we're gonna kind of position here, just kind of get things rolling. Let's pull these guys over here as well, have them help out. We're gonna pull the slayers to try and like help John Ton as well. So get over there, hustle, boys. Hustle, hustle. Oh, very, very well played by John Ton, breaking that charge. And yeah, so we're going to kind of help out a little bit. We do have the big black coach coming our way, which is going to be a little bit dicey. We do have some Fellbats here, so let's go ahead and use a Rune of Wrath and Ruin on those guys, and we can have our Slayers come in as well. Actually, let's save the Rune of Wrath and Ruin here. And yeah, I think having some of these guys here will help as well. So we're going to get the Slayers to kind of free those guys up here. And yeah, we probably want to create some distance because there's just like a huge peasant blob coming as well. So Ungrim, we want to pull back as well. Let's go ahead and get a Rune of Wrath and Ruin on these guys. And yeah, so we're able to chase off the Fellbats. We did some good damage to the Questing Knights. So it looks like we were able to stabilize here. So we're going to go ahead and jump on these guys. We're going to have some weapons going here. Weapons hot, boys. And it looks like he is going to charge into the back of this formation here. But we're going to get some great throwing axes right here, which is going to be really, really solid. So unfortunately, you know, he does get a rear charge here, which is a little bit rough. But, you know, guys, I think these throwing out weapons are going to do really good for us. So the Slayers, yeah, I don't know where I want to use them. I'm probably going to kind of keep them in auxiliary to help out with John Ton's army. So because I think like this is probably enough to deal with this, to be honest. So Ungrim's in there, he's chopping some skulls, doing a pretty good job. So we're going to pull these guys back, but we're getting some good focus fire right now with those units. So quite good there. The black coach just going ham, so we're going to see if we can kind of like wrap it down with some slayers. And yeah, so the dwarf warriors in the front line should be able to kind of route these guys quickly, but those knight errants did a really good job. So we're going to kind of kite back here. We're going to kind of keep Ungrim scurrying back here as well, just to kind of go hunting. And let's actually have him go after Isabella. So the slayers in here, we're just kind of trying to free up some of John's units. We're just going to kind of keep scurrying here, but man, they got a lot of stuff going on. So these guys, I'm hoping they won't come in. Yeah, and it looks like we're able to finish those Fellbats, which is good. Ungrim's going after Lady Carsign over there. So we're going to kind of keep pulling these guys like up and through the pocket. The Slayers are able to finish those guys off. So let's ignore these bats, come back and protect these guys, and just have these guys kind of start throwing at these knight errants right here, which should be good. So Slayers should be able to finish off those peasants. We do have this guy going after Isabella, which should be pretty strong. We do have another Rune of Wrath and Ruin, so we want to use that on the cav probably. Well, it doesn't look like we can reach them, so we'll just use it on these peasants, which is fine. So the Slayer should be able to cut through those guys pretty quick. We do have these guys going here. My Dwarf Warriors are having a little bit of trouble holding in the front line. He does have like a White King and a lot of other troops, so it's feeling pretty wild, to say the least. So we're going to go ahead and use Marks by Ulthar on this this Prophetess with the Lore of Life, and we're just going to turn and fight here. So Slayer's continuing to do some work, so let's go ahead and turn and have them fight the Questing Knights, but yeah, the zombie summon is pretty insane, but Ungrim does a pretty good job kind of laying the beat down on Isabella, which is good. We're going to get Ungrim like up and around, and look at the big black coach just getting wild on us, guys. Just ham. Just doing its thing. And you can see the zombie summoning is really strong, man. That's just brutal. So, yeah, so we're going to kind of just keep fighting here. Again, we're not going to be able to catch like a lot of those troops. And our Rangers, we do need to like get them out. So I'm going to try and like get them with John Ton stuff, but the zombie summoning is just too much. We can't deal with that. And Ungrim is just like trapped with skeletons. It's just not good, guys. It is not good. And the big black coach, look at it just going ham. So Kronos just outplaying just so hard. And what are these? These are peasant mobs. So, okay, so the Slayers finally get on the black coach, which is quite good. And let's see if we can like turn and get some fire on these guys. Hopefully it'll work out. And yeah, so we still have Boris. The balance of power is pretty heavily in our opponent's favor. And yeah, this is looking grim, guys. This is looking very grim. So we're going to go ahead and use this on those guys. Ungrim is still just trapped by those skeletons, which, again, are just like summon fodder units, guys. So it's going really bad for us in that respect. So the Slayers back here fighting against knights and other units, but that zombie summoning is too strong. So very well played by Kronos, who's just kind of perpetually summoning those. So, yeah, the black coach is just wrecking us, guys. It is just wrecking our faces. So, yeah, I don't think my build was very good. I think my allies might have been better, but we didn't have an answer for those zombies. Like, it's just inundating our troops and just kind of, like, bogging us down, to be honest. So, So yeah, we're still trying to get this black coach. We do have some slayers kind of chasing after it, but again, it's just kind of riding through us and just, you know, doing some very, very good stuff. So Ungerman here is kind of fighting, but we want to get him on like some higher value targets. I don't know what we can get him on. Maybe some of these questing knights would be good. And the slayers back here, you know, they're trying to get that black coach, but they're struggling a little bit. So what do we have over here? So we have some spearmen at arms. So let's go ahead and just chop those guys up. I mean, oh, okay. We actually are getting charged right now by these questing knights, which is going to be fine. So slayers are fighting. Ungram's in here. Where do we want to go with him? But look how big this vampire army is. This is crazy. Yeah, just too much, guys. There's too many undead. Like the dwarf warriors just can't handle that. So let's get these guys kind of going over here. Ungram, thankfully, you know, he's unbreakable, but still, it's like we're not gonna have enough to deal with it. And the slayers, like, yeah, they're just getting caught up on like zombies and other units like that. Though they did kill some questing knights. And look at the black coach just getting in there and ramming us, guys. Oh my goodness. So let's get these slayers back here, like, and just have them start fighting units that actually like matter. But Ungram, he's still scurrying about, guys. He's doing his thing, but the black coach is coming in hot. Let's get him on these questing knights. But look at him just getting rammed by that thing, just over and over. So yeah, we're gonna get in on these guys and hopefully do pretty well for ourselves. So yeah, we didn't have an answer to the zombie summons for sure. I didn't even think about how good that would be on a small until one of you guys said that in the comments that it's like actually like a really powerful strategy. So we do have some troops coming back. Let's go ahead and get these guys kind of just thrown in at whatever they can reach, really. And Ungram and the boys, we're just going to kind of get the slayers back here. And it looks like we're able to jump on some of these spearmen, which is going well. But we are kind of surrounded. We do have a white king, and Ungram's just getting run down by that black coach. Oh, my goodness. The big black coach. Look at it, guys. I feel like we should just follow it. Oh, how do we log in? Not log in, but lock in on this thing. I don't think we can because it's like an enemy unit. So, but Ungram, you know, he just keeps getting zombie summoned on top of him. He's not my able to do much, really. My Empire ally put up a good fight, but again, my army wasn't that great. Like, I should have realized how gnarly the vampires would have been and picked someone else probably, to be honest. So over here, what do we have? So we got some of these guys just fighting a prophetess with the lore of life, which is fine. Ungram, again, just surrounded by zombies, not really doing much. We want to get him on this White King. That would be really nice. And we do have this guy as well, so let's get him coming back as well. Some Dwarf Warriors they were actually able to beat down those Knight Errants, which is pretty funny. So, and these guys are chasing that Prophetess, doing a pretty good job. But yeah, these Slayers actually did a good job kind of cleaning up here. So definitely a bit of a saving grace. So let's, oh no, the Black Coach. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's just running him over. And it does have not all the buffs, right? So it's not fully erect. Yeah, so you guys literally got Black Coach and Goblin play tonight. You guys got all the treats. So, John Ton and I just getting vampired, just getting the spooky vampires. I feel like the Bretonnian forces weren't too bad. Like, we were able to deal with that, but I just got dumpstered by the Bretonnian, not Bretonnian, well, yeah, by the vampire counts. Man, like, my build just got crushed. Yeah, that zombie summon was really good. So Ungram continuing to fight. He's surrounded, but, you know, the cycle charging of the Black Coach is definitely, you know, definitely pretty rough, but he is unbreakable, which I do have going for me, and I got some troops coming back here. I'm not sure what John still has. I know he has some spearmen over here dealing with the peasants, and he does have these. And does he still have his lord? Oh, he does. Maybe we can cheese this out. Maybe we can't, although I don't know how we're going to deal with that Black Coach. That thing is just rock hard, guys. So we're getting a beating on Isabella, and she is near her healing cap, but man, she's taking a beating from Ungram. Like, look at him. Oh, you don't want to stand and fight here, man. Yeah, look, she's actually like almost dead. That's pretty good. Oh no, not the Black Coach. Oh no, look at it. Midgets get double teamed by the Black Coach. Yeah, that could be the stream cap, right? So, but yeah, Ungram's a beastly combatant. Like, he should be able to handle this White King, but there's still so much stuff here. You know, and I don't know what John Ton, does he still have his lord? Is Boris still fighting? No, I don't think so. Yeah. It looks like there's yeah, but we did okay considering. Like, it could be worse, right? The Slayer King in here doing his people proud, fighting to the bitter end. So, GG, guys. It was super fun. Zombies really strong. Yes, zombies are really strong. So, yeah, so we're getting in there, guys. Some good strategy from Shetland Apache and Kronos, just kind of big Black coaching us, beating me with my own medicine. Just put me in my place, the big Black Coach. Yeah, small funds is super fun. So guys, what we'll do next time, we're probably going to call it a stream after this, is we'll do a 4v4, but with small funds on the stream. Because I think that'll help deal with the lag as well. Yeah, we can do like double gobbo builds and just all kinds of cool stuff. So man, look at Ungram just being a thug. He's been taking that Black Coach all day though. That's pretty rough for him. So I don't think there's anything left. Boris, you coward, get back here and help. Yeah, Boris, if he was able to like chase Isabella right now, we might not win, but you know, he would do some good work. So that Black Coach is a terror, just an absolute scourge. So we're gonna keep working on this White King. Look at it coming in there, guys. Oh my goodness. So yeah, GG, guys. GG. Oh my god, I would love FFA. Do you know how much fun free for all would be, guys, if we if we got to like just have like 6 of us in here just like fighting on a field, you know. To send replays, just go to my channel. I'm really backlogged on replays, so if you guys could like hold off for sending replays for a few days, I have so many to go through. It's brutal. Well played, guys. That was super fun. That was the best way to end the stream. We had a black coach. We had a peasant mob army with questing knights. That was awesome. Learned a lot. The zombies are really strong in this. Really strong. So well played, guys. Well played. Ban vampires? No, it's part of the fun. You got to play around it, you know. So yeah, guys. I just want to thank you all for joining. That's going to be the stream for the day. I'm going to take it easy because I don't want to mess up my hands. I do have wrist problems, so that was great. You could have 6 cocks in one fight. Yes, you could. But yeah, that was really fun, guys. So thanks again for joining. Please join us next time. We'll be here next Sunday, probably. I'll let you guys know if there's any changes or anything. But yeah, John Ton, it was a rough one. But again, guys, we're learning about that low resources metagame. It is a whole new world. A whole new world. So thanks again for joining, guys. Blew it. Thanks again. Farewell, guys. Cheers. No, I can't. I got to call it, man. I got to protect my hand because if I don't, like, I won't be able to make videos or play for the next few days, and it's pretty depressing when that's the case. So thanks again for joining, guys. I really appreciate your perpetual support. We will see you all next time. Definitely do some more small funds. We'll do some more random generated armies, like all that kind of good stuff. So thanks again, guys. Have an excellent night and more content coming soon.